The following is a presentation of Pittsburgh Passion Football. Coming to you live from Rock Hill, South Carolina, the Champ Sports Network welcomes you to our coverage of the IWFL World Championship as tonight the Pittsburgh Passion take on the Houston Energy. Hi, everybody. I'm Matt Fargo. Good evening to you here from South Carolina alongside Chelsea Zahn as we get set for the Pittsburgh Passion's second opportunity at a national and world championship. It was 2007, the last time the Passion were on top of the women's professional football world, and Chelsea tonight, they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, Matt, we are excited to see these two teams take on each other, the Houston Energy and the Pittsburgh Passion. Like I said earlier, the Houston Energy played in the championship last year against the Carolina Phoenix, unfortunately coming up short to the Phoenix, and we are very excited to see which team is ready to win this championship.
No question about it, and the Pittsburgh Passion, they've been the epitome of everything that is women's professional football for so long, and it's not always about winning the championship. It's the organization, it's the ownership, it's the people behind the scenes that don't necessarily get all of the credit, and of course it's the girls that play between the white lines, but it makes it oh so much sweeter when you can take a trophy back, especially when you can take it back to the City of Champions. And for the Pittsburgh Passion, they have that chance. The Steelers have multiple Super Bowls, the most, record-setting 6 Super Bowls. Pittsburgh Penguins have 3. The Pirates, they have 5. So now the Passion have an opportunity to be in the mix of multiple championships, just like the other Pittsburgh professional franchises.
Yeah, man, I think the Pittsburgh Passion have long awaited their second title here in their 12-year history. We actually have the Toledo Troopers down on the field greeting the Pittsburgh Passion and the Houston Energy. They are from the 1972 championship team. Women's football has been around for a long time, and a lot of people don't know that, Matt.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that ladies have been lacing them up for quite a while, and it's almost coming to the forefront, I think, really in the last 10, 12 years. The Passion were really the pioneers in getting it past maybe some of the cliches and the stereotypes of people not really recognizing it as football, and now it is that and so much more, and there's so many records that are going to be broken here tonight, one of which has nothing to do with either teams. It's the ladies in stripes, and all of them are in stripes. All the ladies are in stripes tonight.
Yeah, Matt, that is one incredible feat that women's sports in general is about to achieve tonight. You know, every single ref on that field is a female, and the Women's Football Foundation was lucky enough to put a officiating clinic together for any woman to come down and have a class and learn a couple rules, and hopefully we'll see more women on the field as we continue football.
All right, for the Pittsburgh Passion, unblemished record coming in to tonight's contest in the postseason, a 42-12 win over the Keystone Assault and a 26-12 win over the New York Sharks to advance to the championship game. It was so interesting when we were talking back in the regular season. Keystone Assault and the Pittsburgh Passion were in the same division but didn't play each other.
Yeah.
And they ended up having to play for the first playoff spot. And luckily for the Passion, everything worked its way through. They had home field advantage throughout, which is very important. And
yes.
Passion are quite impressive at home. They have never lost a playoff game in Pittsburgh.
No, they have not, Matt. Even though that we're in Rock Hill, South Carolina, I mean, you guys should see the Pittsburgh Passion fans sitting in the stadium right now. We couldn't be more happy to have the passion, pride, and the spirit of Pittsburgh, in these stands at a game like this.
We are going to pause for the national anthem and tribute to America. When we come back, we have championship fever. It's the Passion and Energy back on Champs after this.
UPMC Sports Medicine is the region's largest and most experienced center dedicated to caring for athletes of all levels. And as we celebrate 25 years of world-class care, we're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, and treat more student athletes than any other sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORT or visit upmcsportsmedicine.com.
Hi, I'm Charlie Batch from the Best of the Batch Foundation. Follow your favorite WPIL team anywhere you go this season with the Champs Sports Network mobile app from iPhone or Android, powered by Sport Engine. Just research Sport NGIN on your app store and get access to scores, standing, and stats. Even upload pictures and videos. Sports Engine app from Champs Sports Network. Champions play here. This is Charlie Batch, and you're listening to Champs Sports Network, where champions are heard.
Well, from one champion to a championship game. Thank you, Charlie. Welcome back to Rock Hill, South Carolina. Again, alongside Chelsea Zahn, Matt Fargo here with you. Pittsburgh Passion and the Houston Energy for the World Championship of Women's Football. And, you know, for the Passion and how much success that they've had, Chelsea, to get back to the championship game, especially for the 13 originals still left on this team, it really makes you appreciate how hard it is to make it to a championship.
Yeah, Matt, I think a lot of women's football fans out there expect the Pittsburgh Passion to make it to the championship every year, and it's a lot harder than it looks. You know, this team has had an incredible season, incredible players, incredible heart out on that field, and I think, fans all over the world have seen that from both the Pittsburgh Passion and the Houston Energy. But it has been 7 years since we won our last championship, and we are ready to see if the Pittsburgh Passion can pull off a perfect season.
Team captains meeting out at center field for the Pittsburgh Passion. Your captains, of course, Lisa Horton, who has shown so much team and character and passion and will and an ability to drive very far over her time with the Passion here this year. Absolutely. After commuting from Washington, D.C. all the way to Pittsburgh and trying to make as many packages. She said her car's about 5,000 miles over needing an oil change.
I'm sure.
Dad's not going to be happy about that.
Absolutely not. Yeah, Matt, I mean, just to watch, an athlete like her play for this long, 12 years now, she's been playing as a quarterback, growing up playing softball and all those other sports in college and through high school and, all the way to when she was 5 years old. I mean, she is one incredible athlete, along with many other incredible athletes on this team. To have Lisa Horton hit that 10,000th yard in her career this season, I mean, that is an amazing, amazing feat for a women's football player.
Other captains, Kate Sullivan, number 46 at tight end, Sharon Vasquez and Kim Zubovic. Round out the captains. Alternative captains are Kadisha Clark and Jessica Nelko for the Pittsburgh Passion as we are set for some football as the Energy and Passion get ready to kick it off here. And before things get going, the officials meeting at the 50-yard line, and it looks like the Passion are going to get to receive the opening kickoff. All right, kickoff is coming up. Passion actually going to kick things off. They were getting ready to run out there, and now they're going to kick things off. So get this one teed up. The Energy will receive the opening kickoff of this IWFL championship. And Amy Fallon has this one teed up for the Passion. And she's been very clutch on special teams throughout this season.
Very, very clutch. She's a very, very accurate kicker. I mean, the past 3 years that I've been involved with the team, it's been I can count on my hands how many times she's missed a field goal. And, it's very nice to see a very, very consistent kicker on the field.
All right, waiting for these officials to tee this one up. The Energy, as Chelsea alluded to, went to the championship a season ago, fell short. And this IWFL World Championship in 2014 underway with a bouncing kick fielded from the 25 across the 30, cutting here to the near side on the return for the Energy across the 45-yard line and marked out of bounds at the 47. It's Jenkins across the 45 to the 47-yard line, and that's where the Energy will set up first down and 10. And it's going to get our first look at the Pittsburgh Passion defense, who prides themselves on putting up, not just giving up a few touchdowns, but putting up goose eggs, and a lot of them.
Yeah, Matt, I think the defense is really going to have their eyes on those running backs from the Energy in this game. I think they can do it, but it's going to be a good game, a good challenge.
First down at 10 for the Energy. They'll set up with a two-back set. Two wide receivers split out to each side, and it's a handoff off the left side. They give it off to 24, and she gets stacked up. And the many Passion fans that have made their way here to Rock Hill, South Carolina, they come up to make this. They come up and cheer for a very eclectic group of white jerseys in on the stop. Among them, Tia Montgomery. And it will be no gain of the play, bringing up second down at 10, coming up from the 48-yard line for the Energy.
I know. I think both teams, Matt, are really going to have to keep up their energy all the way to the last minute of the fourth quarter to really win this game.
Sweep left side. They give it off to 5 once again, and she's tracked down after a gain of just maybe 1 yard. And great containment by the Pittsburgh Passion defense. And this time it was OG Olivia Griswold coming up to make the tackle, and it will be third down and 9 after they give her 1 on the play. So 2 running plays for the Energy to get things started, and the Passion not allowing anything both between the tackles or outside of them. So they go 39 from the 49, shotgun formation for the Energy, and a sidecar to the left, back to pass, looking right and throwing that way. Pass is intercepted, picked off at the 50-yard line, got the 30, got the 25, the 15, no one's going to catch her. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And going all the way is Michelle Peters. She takes it all the way for a steal and score. The Passion get on the board defensively. It's a 50-yard interception, return for a touchdown by Michelle Peters.
Yeah, Matt, Michelle Peters knows this game, has been in this game, and knows what it feels like to win a championship. She's out there to win one again.
Michelle Peters picked a great time to score her first touchdown in her career in the championship. 53 yards officially. Amy Fallon's kick is blocked and no good. But with 13:24 to play in the opening quarter of the IWFL World Championship, the Pittsburgh Passion defense being offensive. A 53-yard interception return for a touchdown by Michelle Peters, and the Passion are on the board 6-0. And, man, you see it happen time and time again, but what a clutch play by Michelle on third down and 9.
Yeah, she really, hasn't, she's done her job on the field this season, but a play like that, that was something very, very special for us to see, especially in a game like this. And I also do want to mention it is about 90 degrees out here on the field here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. But these players seem to be adapting to it pretty well.
So Pittsburgh will give the ball right back to the Energy offense.
There's a kickoff there by Amy Fallon right down the middle. Houston picks it up at the 35.
Oh, what a hit. Huge. Olivia Griswold is going to make one of those up men for the Energy think twice before picking up another football.
Matt, she is here to play nasty, play the game, and get her job done. That was a crazy tackle.
Look at this crowd here for Pittsburgh.
I can't
this
believe
is incredible.
This is what we see at our home games.
This is, I hate to be so corny, but that's passion right there.
That is passion pride right there, Matt, I tell you.
All right, so the Energy back to work offensively. 13-19 to play here in the first quarter. They give it off the left side. Tracking Jenkins down once again. There was a few in on that tackle. Nelko, Griswold
and Nelko on the stop.
on the tackle.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
So 2nd down and 8 after the pickup of 2 yards.
38.
So they go 4 wide now, do the Energy. This is an Energy offense that put up 90 points in a playoff game. Back to pass. Throwing here near side. Will complete her first pass here to the near side. It is completed to Marina Green. Quickly brought down on the play by Chrissy Edmonds. And this is going to make it a 3rd down and about 2 coming up here. And another 3rd down. Passion have yet to allow that first down of the game here for the Energy.
Yeah, the Passion defense, I have to say, are just a bunch of trains here all season, and we're definitely seeing that here in the first quarter.
3rd down and about 2.5 if you're really counting. They'll go under center, 2 back set, hand off to the left side, and on a second burst of speed, she's going to be able to pick up the first down. Needed 2, she got 3. That is Taisha Turner on the carry there, and she'll pick up the first down. Nelko on the stop for the Passion, but it does move the chains. First down at 10 coming up. Welcome all of Passion Nation listening across the world, this worldwide broadcast of a world championship. Those of you not able to make it down, glad you're tuning in live, and of course you'll be able to watch this game in its entirety next week on the Champ Sports Network, and of course PittsburghPassion.com. Back judge throwing a flag and coming up, and that's normally delay of game. But before the delay of game, the Energy call a timeout. 11:25 to play here in the IWFL championship game. The Pittsburgh Passion lead the Houston Energy 6-0 thanks to the 53-yard interception return for a touchdown by Michelle Peters. And the one thing you mentioned, the temperature, Chelsea, and one thing is, and I guess this is going to be a nice long rest for the Passion offense, that they're not going to be on the field for a while, but Passion defense used to being out there.
Yeah, Matt, these girls are used to playing in snow, cold, rain, sun, heat. They do have a sort of an advantage, but, Houston, obviously, they're from Texas, so they're used to this heat as well.
Passion are in the road whites, black pants, and, of course, black helmets with the Passion logo. That has become something that I see on a lot of backs of cars back in western Pennsylvania. The screen route out to the far side is completed for the Energy.
Pass complete number 2. Singleton.
Singleton makes the catch, and I'm playing off the public address announcer. Don't have her on my roster, so I will humor the public address announcer, who apparently is more important than I was.
Well, I can say that tackle was brought down by Ashley Strawn, number 10 from the Passion.
2nd down and 6 coming up from the 50-yard line. Energy trying to answer the Passions. And Passion defense is getting a great push defensive line. They're going to try to stretch this play out to the far side. Cutting back against the grain. Passion players going for the football. And she was able to avoid a few tacklers and finally be able to pull down. Number 5, Jessica Nelko, comes up to make the stop for the Passion, but it's not before the Energy hook up for their first big play of this game that entitles 21 yards and an Energy first down.
Yeah, the Houston have some opportunity here, so I'm really interested to see what they can do with it.
First down for Houston at the 34-yard line. Trips tight to the far side of the field. Under center, and they'll go sweep to the left side. Getting the call is Shaylin Stickler, and she avoids a few, and flags come flying in from every direction. I think we might have holding, as I believe every one of the officials threw their flag there, so I believe everyone saw the holding.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty accurate play.
Sure enough, officials waste no time indicating holding. By the way, we're coming from the opposite press box of the main press box this evening, so the officials going to be sharing the signals away from us, so we'll do our best to play charades with the officials this evening.
10 yards marked off from the line of scrimmage.
Backs the Energy back up to the 44-yard line with the holding penalty. We'll set up a first down at 20, and they'll unload the receivers. They go trips to the near side, one to the far. Sidecar sets up to the left from the shotgun. Back to pass. Throwing over the middle of the field. The pass is completed. Down around the 33-yard line. Robin Little makes the reception for the Energy, and that should be relatively close to first down yardage. It's going to be just about short. They pick up 15 is official, and it will be second down and 5 after the pass and catch of 15 yards. Second down and 5. Sweep to the right side this time. It's Strickler trying to bounce it. Will cut back against the grain and be brought down from behind. Sharon Vasquez comes in to make the stop. She was a part of that Team USA last year and headed back across the pond for some women's flag with Team USA.
Right alongside with Amanda Haig, they both are going, but I have to tell you, Matt, they pulled the tournament out of Jerusalem. I don't really know where they're going to have it.
Wow.
They're still going to have it. We just don't know where yet.
Somewhere tropical would be my suggestion.
Yes.
And I don't get to go, but I'd like them to go somewhere, warm. Trips to the far side. Defense chant by the Passion faithful. And Strickler was able to get out of some trouble back in the backfield. Came back completely on the other side of the field with no blocking and was able to really just make up ground because originally the Passion had broken all blocking, and Chrissy Edmonds was eventually able to bring her down, but Strickler did a pretty good job there of making something out of what looked to be a big loss coming. It's 8:35 to play in the opening quarter. Passion 6, Houston nothing. Welcome to Rock Hill, South Carolina. This is the District 3, Rock Hill District 3 Stadium. A lot of high school games played here. It's the largest stadium in Rock Hill, South Carolina. They'll go to the right side and bouncing off of one, pulling some defenders forward inside the 10. Bryson able to pick up the first down and get inside the 10-yard line and into the red zone. McAtee makes the stop for Pittsburgh, but Houston's able to figure something out here on the ground so far. Coming up on 8 minutes to play in the first quarter. Energy set up first down and goal from the Pittsburgh 8. Left side and swinging her down in the backfield. Guess who? Olivia Griswold, the Toledo, Ohio native, breaking things up in the backfield all season long, and just add that one to the highlight reel.
Yeah, Matt, those Griswold twins, I tell you what, they are just
nasty.
Nasty. That's all I can say, Matt. They always seem to know where to go, and they hit very, very hard. I can tell you, I've gotten hit by one of them one time, and I did not like it.
So that backs the Energy back up to the 12-yard line and make it 2nd down and goal. Back to pass. Going to try a fade route to the far side of the end zone. That pass is caught for a Houston touchdown. Canton to Ashande Singleton for a 12-yard pass and catch, and the Houston Energy touchdown ties things at 6 with an extra point pending.
On to attempt the point after touchdown for the Energy is number 18.
The punt is good. Houston now up 7, Pittsburgh 6.
7:02 to play, first quarter action, and Houston takes a 1-point lead over Pittsburgh, 7-6 on the PAT.
I have to say, man, I think the Energy and the Passion both have met their match. This is going to be an incredible game, and it started out very, very strong.
Well, and for the Passion faithful, Pittsburgh Passion offense hasn't taken the field yet.
No, they haven't, which is very different, you know. But I think both sides are very prepared and very ready to, you know, do the job.
Well, this is going to be the first time the Passion do get to receive the football, and this is I mentioned earlier and how impressive these two offenses are, but the Energy offense put 90 points on the board in one of their playoff games. So these are two offenses that can put points on the board. If you're expecting anything less than a track meet, especially if the defenses decide they want to score.
Yep.
Fielded from the 20. Here's Amanda Haig, 25-30. Sidesteps the defender and moves up across the 30, up to the 35-yard line. And that is where the Pittsburgh Passion offense will run onto the field for the first time this evening at the 6:55 mark of the first quarter. Probably the latest they've ever taken the field in a first quarter. And well, you talk Pittsburgh Passion offense, and you have to talk number 14, Lisa Horton, as the field general marches out there to lead the troops.
She has a lot of options, so we'll see which one she takes.
This is a multifaceted offense with more sets and formations than NFL teams run. And it's Chick getting the first call. Sierra Chick spinning her way forward for a 6-yard gain on first down, and it's the casual fan of always talking about, well, if you can run the ball and get 4 or 5 yards on first down, it sets you up. The playbook's wide open. Well, Sierra Chick just got 6 on first down.
Yeah, her track legs do her good.
Sierra Chick out of Charleston, West Virginia. Attended WVU. We have Charleston, West Virginia native on the production crew. Twins out to the far side, 2nd down and 4. Play action, and now they give it off to Chick. Chick has a first down. She has the midfield stripe. She's still going through Energy defenders to the 45-yard line. It takes it in to Houston territory, and it will give Pittsburgh a 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line.
I tell you what, Matt, when that girl gets that ball, she just goes. All she has to do is, but, you know, she's very versatile. I mean, you know, even though she's used to running straight in track, she is able to run left, run right, back, forward, anything. She's great.
It's just nice to see, even with her size, the power that she brings.
Very, very explosive. Very explosive. And, I mean, I have to say, as a track athlete myself, I mean, having an explosive ability is very advantageous in any sport.
Got a penalty on the Passion here. Delay of gain on the offense, so that will move them back 5 yards and make it 1st down at 15 from the midfield stripe now. We'll hand it off. Again, Chick with the carry, and she should have another Pittsburgh Passion first down. And when you get a first down, it's always time to be first, and that means you need to go with First Commonwealth. First Commonwealth Bank, a proud championship provider of the Pittsburgh Passion.
Matt, you were so smooth on this microphone. I'm just going to say it. That was great.
Second down and 9. Back rolling out is Horton. She's going to let it fly. Got a receiver. It's Angela Baker, who makes one miss, spins off another, and she's down into the Silver Zone to the 16-yard line. Angela Baker, Horton's first pass in the championship, is a completed pass for another Passion first down.
You know, Matt, I have to say Angela Baker has been here for only 3 years, and she has had one incredible season, along with Rachel Wadowski and Amanda Haig. You know, our wide receivers are ready to go.
Quickly to the line of the Passion, it's Horton. Going from the I formation, 2 wide receivers set. They got Haig out to the far side. They'll flip it back, and ball's on the floor, and boy, does the phony grass here at Rock Hill, South Carolina give the Passion a lucky bounce or what? Yeah, the football came out of Sierra Chick's hands and fell to the turf, but took one of the most miraculous bounces into the awaiting arms of Lisa Horton. Boy, was that a lucky bounce or what?
Oh, they almost had that one.
And a collective sigh of relief from Passion fans, both here and listening online. Offset I, 2 wide out to the far side, and they give it off again, Sierra Chick. A steady dose of Sierra Chick on this opening drive for the Passion offense as she's down now to the 15-yard line. That should be good enough, getting them back to the original line of scrimmage, right around there, maybe a yard ahead of it. So 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, Matt, Sierra Chick, I mean, she gets tackled down to the field very, very hard, and she pops up every single time. It's incredible.
So Passion will now operate out of their 5th formation of this drive, the pistol. Horton rolling here to the near side. Not much going. She's going to call her own number and tiptoe the near sideline before getting knocked out of bounds. As she gets the 10-yard line, Horton will be about 4 yards or so short of the first down marker. It will be 4th down. Again, the chains are on the near sideline here on our closest sideline, so kind of identifying and counting markers. Bear with us. 2:49, first quarter, 7-6, Houston over Pittsburgh. Passion looking to change that. Here's Horton rolling out to the right, throwing far side and incomplete. Trying to hit Rachel Wadowski in the far side of the end zone, incomplete. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Energy able to hold serve after the Passion. Really a methodical drive, steady dose of Sierra Chick. They were able to pass when they needed to, but it was really that fumble, even though the Passion were able to recover, it set them back, and that was really what ended the drive there.
Well, our defense is back in, and we are ready to see what they can do against the Energy.
Houston's going to be pinned back, shadow of their own goalpost here, starting the drive at the 10-yard line. Not a math major, but that's 90 yards. As Canton, quarterback for Houston, will set back up and hand it off the right side. Trying to bounce it here to the near side, and she's able to pick up 4 yards. Bryson again the carry. And coming over to make the stop, Alex McAtee, along with Michelle Peters on the stop. Me and the PA announcer are on point, and we're across the field from each other. 2nd down and 9 coming up. Off the left side, they'll give it off to Stickler. And bottled up. Passion defense, great containment, nothing trying. They're trying to use their speed, trying to go to the outside, Chelsea, and Passion are just not allowing it. Great containment, and that's all about, you get taught in youth football to stay at home and hold your assignment. Passion are doing a great job of that here.
They're doing their job, Matt. To watch them keep up with the Houston Energy, on in the air and on the ground, it's incredible.
39 for the Energy from their own 9.
3rd and 9 from the 9. Shotgun formation for Canton. Sidecar to her right. High snap. Pulled it down with one hand. Will throw it deep and long, and it's caught. Just off the fingertips, an opportunity. Ashley Strawn might have been able to get a hand on that, but it just arrives over her fingertips and finds the awaiting receivers, who will be able to pick up a first down, and a huge play for Houston to not only get the first down, but really get some breathing room as they set it up at the 31-yard line after the pass and catch.
Yeah, the Passion just need to keep their coverage on every player that has that ball.
20-yard pass and catch sets them up with the first down at 10 from the 31-yard line. 4 wide receivers tight. Sweep to the right side. And lowering her shoulder, trying to get. That's Odessa Jenkins. Edmonds on the stop for Pittsburgh. It'll be 2nd down and we'll call it 9. That should take us to the quarter here with 15 seconds, unless they're going to try to get something out.
2nd and 9 for the Energy from their own 32.
They'll hand it off, trying one more play here as they give it to Stickler as the buzzer sounds. And that will take us to the end of the quarter. 15 minutes in the books. In the IWFL World Championship, and your score, Houston Energy leading the Pittsburgh Passion 7-6. After 1, we'll play a second quarter when we return to the Champ Sports Network's presentation of this championship matchup. Stick around.
Yeah, championship fever. With the flows I kick, I'm eligible for my own sneaker.
UPMC Sports Medicine is the region's largest and most experienced center dedicated to caring for athletes of all levels. And as we celebrate 25 years of world-class care, we're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, and treat more student athletes than any other sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORT or visit upmcsportsmedicine.com.
Welcome back to South Carolina. Nice evening for football. Back alongside Chelsea's on, Matt Fargo here with you. Welcome all of you listening across the world in this country. And, of course, special shout-out to our passionate fans back home in Pittsburgh. Shotgun formation, and Carson back to pass. Pressure's coming. Got to get it away. She was able to hand the ball off and take off with the football as 5 down the sideline. And she is tripped up and out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The Passion had Carson dead to rights for a sack, but what an alert play by the quarterback to hand it off to a running back that was just hanging out. And she did the rest, picking up a huge gain and taking it into Passion territory all the way inside the 30 to the 27-yard line is where the Energy will have the football.
Yeah, Matt, after that first quarter, I think both teams were really able to fill each other out, and let's see what they can do.
I think we are in for – haven't seen a game come down to the fourth quarter in a long time for either of these teams.
No, but it is nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think this is going to be one of those games where for Passion fans, a lot of them are expected that, well, you have a comfortable 3-touchdown, 4-touchdown lead by the break, and you can kind of coast for the second half. But this is really going to be, I think, a battle of attrition. And, some of the role players, Mike Tomlin with the Steelers has the next man up. Well, Teresa Kahn needs to have the next women up mentality. And maybe the person that steps up for the Passion might not be the one that you expect today.
I mean, that's what we saw in the first quarter with Michelle Peters' touchdown. I mean, these are the type of games where you really see, who's mentally and physically ready to, to claim that title. I mean, it's like I said, Michelle Peters' touchdown in the first quarter. I mean, who's ready to shine?
Timeout was taken by Houston. That's their second of the half. They have one remaining. So that will allow us to thank First Commonwealth Bank, proud championship provider of the Pittsburgh Passion, and People's Natural Gas, also a proud sponsor. After the timeout, here are the Energy. Sweep to the right, and then she'll cut it back here to the near side and get taken out, just getting the corner, maybe 2 yards on the play. Brightson again the carry for the Energy. Jessamato and OG on the stop.
Second and 7 from the Energy from the Pittsburgh 24.
Second down at 7 coming up from the 24-yard line. Canted from under center, sending Bryson in motion. They'll fake it to her and then give it off to the second back through the hole. That is Shaylin Stickler. According to the public address announcer, it's Brittany Satterwhite. So, according to my roster, it's Shaylin Stickler. There's more roster issues here for the Energy. Jane Doe. Something like that.
Jane Doe 1, Jane Doe 2, Jane Doe 3, maybe Jane Doe 7. We'll see.
Third and 1 for the Energy.
Third down and 1. A big opportunity here for the Passion defense to close the door.
And they need to, Matt.
Canton from under center, I formation. They'll hand it off to 11, who will be able to pick up that first down and get it to the 15-yard line.
And that's good enough for a Houston first down.
On the stop, Michelle Peters for Pittsburgh.
I think they can pull them off, Matt.
Oh, they're more than capable. They're more than capable. This could be a great opportunity for another turnover here for the Passion defense. They already have one takeaway that has turned into the Passion's 6 points on the board, a 53-yard interception by Michelle Peters. They'll go shotgun, and the ladies have blown this one dead.
The past few games we've had Chrissy Edmonds pop in there for an interception very consistently, so I'm excited to see what her opportunities are tonight. But, Houston's really been running that ball, so we'll see.
There's another flag. And a false start. Move them back. This is the Energy's kind of shooting themselves in the foot here with 2 back-to-back penalties. Passion fans are more than happy with that.
Yeah, Matt, this is not the game to have mistakes.
High snap fielded by Canton. Pressure's coming down. She goes. She's sacked. OG in the backfield. Olivia Griswold came out of nowhere and introduced herself to Canton in the backfield. Huge loss on the play. The last 3 plays have resulted in negative yards, 2 penalties and a sack. And just like that, the Energy are all the way back at the Pittsburgh's 32-yard line. Keep in mind, the original line of scrimmage for this drive for this series was the 12-yard line, 15-yard line.
Yeah, do not take your eyes off of those Griswolds.
Second down and long. Throwing, and it's intercepted. Sharon Vasquez. She's going down the sidelines and out of bounds. Another takeaway by the Passion defense. It's Sharon Vasquez. And the Passion get another big play by the defense. And it will be a 1st and 10 Pittsburgh. And I'm not going to say I said it, but I think I said it.
Yes, Matt, you did. Yeah, Sharon Vasquez, I mean, that is what she is known for. She is a sneaky cornerback right there. You know, Passion made a big play right there, so let's see what they can do right off of it.
That is her 4th interception in postseason play. That is a Pittsburgh Passion record. And Lisa Horton in the Passion offense back to work. I formation in Houston territory, all ready to start this drive at the 37-yard line. Back to work goes the O. And a play action. Flag came flying in. Horton will step and throw long. Got her receiver. That is Angela Baker. Tight rope in the far sideline and getting the toe tapper gem down at the 20-yard line. Let's check that flag, however, and see if this is going to stand. It's an offsides on Houston. The penalty will be declined. The play will stand, and the Pittsburgh Passion have arrived at the doorstep of the Silver Sport Silver Zone.
Very, very good hands by Angela Baker there.
The reception stands. First and 10, Pittsburgh. From the Houston 20.
First down and 10 for Pittsburgh. They'll give it off the right side. Check with the stiff arm. Trying to get her way forward. Chick going to lose the yards, though. She could have lost more if it wasn't for that stiff arm. And going to back her up about 2 yards. Second down and 12 upcoming here for Pittsburgh. But, boy, the defense of Pittsburgh right now for the first half, Chelsea, has been the difference maker. Houston was able to put a pretty decent drive together and put that one in the end zone, but it's the Passion defense that has Pittsburgh in a really great opportunity to retake the lead, trailing 7-6. It's Chick busting it through inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, Matt, off your last comment there, I mean, this game is going to be the test of the two defenses, opposed to the other games that many of these women's football fans have watched. It's the test of the offense. So, Chick there with a really, really nice run. They needed that. These Passion fans are incredible. I can't get over all the black and gold that I'm seeing out here.
Third down at 5 from the 16 now. Horton rolling out to the left. Going to stop. Got Wadowski in the end zone. Throw and cut. Touchdown Pittsburgh. Rachel Wadowski.
Wadowski is known for those long passes. She is very, very, very consistent with catching those very long passes by Horton. Wadowski is a assistant basketball coach at Duquesne University for the women's basketball team in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Very, very versatile athlete we got there.
And her third touchdown this postseason. It's a 16-yard strike. Tell me if you heard this one before. Horton to Wadowski.
Very, very common, Matt. Very common.
Extra point. Spirals through the poles by Amy Fallon. 9:34 to play here in quarter number 2. The Passion are back in front, 13-7 in the IWFL World Championship. Boy, that classic fade route to Wadowski, you've seen it. It's like it's almost like it's deja vu every time you see it.
Yeah, we actually usually see it in the first quarter, so
yeah,
it's
that's right.
They're mixing it up there.
All the Passion on the board once again. Passion offense. Defense is like, come on, guys. We got two interceptions. You guys can do some work now too.
Yeah. I think they actually fight to get more field time, the both of them.
that interception, of course, the key point of that drive was the interception by Sharon Vasquez. That was a 35-yard return by Vasquez, by the way. And we mentioned Vasquez with 4 interceptions in the postseason in her career.
We actually have Franco Harris, former Pittsburgh Steeler and NFL Hall of Famer, on the sidelines today in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Thank you very much, Franco, for making it out.
Passion co-owner. Ball popped loose. Ball's on the turf on the kickoff, and Pittsburgh has the football. There's a flag down as well, but the ball popped loose. Houston looked like a routine opportunity to field the ball.
That was incredible, Matt.
And now the officials trying to sort this one out as there's a flag down, and the one of the officials signaled it was Pittsburgh ball, and now we'll have to double check if that's accurate as well.
Yeah, that would be something if they get this play.
Penalty is on Houston. It is declined. Pittsburgh Passion football. Oh, boy. Passion are going to get the football back, and you just gave Lisa Horton another drive, and the Passion offense now catching up to this game of field position you were talking about.
Yes, the offense are feeling it now. Their fire is showing now.
So it was illegal touching was the call on Houston. Alex McAtee was the one who recovered the kick for Pittsburgh.
You know, in some of these games this season, you know, I've noticed just from sitting in the press box, usually my usual job is social media during the games, but, you know, some games the offense has had a real slow start, and it's very odd. And, you know, I can say we've seen that in this game, but, you know, once they start rolling, they start rolling.
I think Houston's going to take their last time out of the half here. Looks like that is indeed the case. So timeout Houston with 9:29 to play here in the second quarter. Pittsburgh leads 13-7, and this is where the opportunity for Pittsburgh's presenting itself to go up by 2 scores, and so important right now, knowing that you're going to get the ball at halftime, at the beginning of the third quarter. If you could possibly add another one, even take some time off this clock to not allow Houston all that much time left, you could really set yourself up in a good position here. Passion can be able to punch this one in here. I'm sure that they'll take points as fast or as slow as they get them, but that's in a perfect scenario.
Yeah, the coaching staff of the Pittsburgh Passion, you know, they've meshed very, very well, you know, with our players on the field this season, and you know, I think they're ready to mentally do this and pull that off in the first half.
Well, of course, led by head coach Teresa Kahn this year, but quarterbacks coach Harvey Smith in his 3rd year. Of course, the brother of Terry Smith, who's a very well known coach in the high school ranks at Gateway, and now coaching at Penn State.
A lot of spirit out here in the bleachers today.
Little flea flicker action as they pull out the bag of tricks. Horton's in trouble, though. She'll throw it out of bounds. It could play it, and a little bit slow to develop on the trick play there, and Horton deciding the smartest thing to do with the football, and something that I wish Ben would work on, is getting rid of it a little bit quicker.
Yeah, you can always rely on Lisa's fast feet there. I mean, she's really able to run the ball left, right, forward. You know, it's very, very, very nice to have a quarterback that is able to do that.
Second and 10 for the
Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. You were wondering when you were going to see the trick play. It was so late for the offense to get going, so we see it here in the second quarter, but the Passion faced with the 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Horton from under center and conducting some traffic now. Got to get the play off, and here comes the flag on a delay of game from the back judge. And there was some miscommunication there. Lisa was trying to get some communication to it looked like the line, maybe some blocking protection, and wasn't able to relay quick enough. So that moves him back 5 yards, 2nd down and 15 coming up. 9:13 on a running second quarter clock. Ordered from under center. Will stop and throw to Baker on a screenplay. Baker's able to avoid one and cut back against the grain and pick up about 4 yards there on that wide receiver screenplay. And what a job and a show of strength by Angela Baker. She looked dead to rights after making that catch and was able to completely throw off the defender and move forward.
She is a very, very tricky wide receiver, from a defensive standpoint. I mean, her hips go left, right. I mean, she is really able to, trick the defense when she's running that ball.
3rd and 12 for the passing.
3rd down and 12 for Pittsburgh from that 43. Rolling out is Horton. Going to stop and let it throw. Got Wadowski down the far sideline. It's caught. Rachel with the move and tiptoes and just ended up stepping on the out-of-bounds line right at the 10-yard line did Rachel Wadowski. But she hooks up with another big pass play from Horton. And the Passion are in the Silver Zone, setting up with a 1st down and goal. And Chelsea, Rachel was as wide open as the last car in the empty parking lot. My goodness.
She was very, very wide open on that play.
That's a 35-yard pass and catch.
1st and goal for the Passion.
And the scoreboard to our right flashes great pass. Horton will hand it off on this one to Chick on the far side. Chick following her blockers down inside the 5. Down to the 4-yard line with 8 minutes to play in the first half. The Passion are 4 yards away from punching in another touchdown.
That was a very, very good blockage by Kadisha Clark, number 65, to really lead Sierra through the way.
Williams. And number 17 on the stop for the Energy. 2nd and goal for the Passion, 45.
Let's see what the Passion can do here.
Handoff, it's Chick off the right side. Chick following blocks, lowering her shoulder, and she's going to be, her forward progress is going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. Houston wasn't even able to not put her on the ground. It just was forward progress that got the whistles to stop her push. It will be 3rd down and goal now.
3rd and goal for the Passion.
A lot of spirit on these bleachers tonight.
This crowd down here is remarkable. On 3rd down and goal, I want to say this was a quarterback keeper. No, fullback. Kadisha Clark was the guard. I'm sorry, it caught me looking down there, but
that's all right. That's what I'm here for, Matt.
Kadisha Clark is short of the goal line, so it's 4th down and goal now.
What are they, 1 yard away from the goal?
Yes, from inch line. Horton from under center. They box him in. She's going to keep it on the quarterback dive. She's in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. It is Lisa Horton from less than a yard for touchdown. And the Passion.
They want it. They want this title, Matt.
It's good again. Horton celebrating with her teammates. She's a veteran. She's been out there for a while now, and what a remarkable story. Back when I'm sure you saw it. You weren't with the team back then, neither was I, but when she made top plays, ESPN top plays back in the day?
Yes, with actually Jen Moody. She's right there on the field. She was great chemistry, Moody and Horton.
Extra point by Amy Fallon. It's through the poles. It's good. 6:16 left to play here in the second quarter. It's your Pittsburgh Passion 20, Houston 7. And how about your Pittsburgh Passion getting off to a hot start? Initially, it was the defense, and then it was the offense able to kick in here. I want to remind you that Pittsburgh Passion in the IWFL Championship is brought to you by UPMC, the official medical provider of the Pittsburgh Passion and champions everywhere. By First Commonwealth Bank, it's time to be first, and by People's Natural Gas.
And, Matt, according to our statistician here with the Pittsburgh Passion,
Nate the Great.
Nate the Great, Lisa Horton's legs really does serve her well. She had a rushing touchdown back in 2007 in the title game, and she had another one yet tonight.
Consistency. That's what you ask for.
Very, very consistent.
Another onside kick, and Houston's having trouble with the football. Pittsburgh's got it again. Another onside kick, and I think it was Rachel Wadowski who fell on that football.
Yes, it was, Matt.
No, it was Caitlin Niedermeyer who fell on it.
Excuse us.
Got to give credit where credit is due, and Caitlin, not known for her ball handling skills. Let's just point that out. And Pittsburgh again. They don't want to give the ball back to the energy offense. And, I mean, a team that scores 90 points, how do you stop them? You don't give them the ball back.
That's right, Matt.
Being very selfish here tonight. And I tell you what, from these last two onside kicks, Chelsea, to the fumble that Pittsburgh was inevitably able to recover, ball's been really bouncing in the Passion's way off of this turf here tonight.
Yeah, the Passion are very, very adaptable to any situation, which really has helped them out all season, this year especially.
Passion are going to call their first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
6:13 to play. 20 to 7 our score. 6:13 to play here in the second quarter. Champ Sports Network, so pleased to be back on the air calling Pittsburgh Passion football. Good to get back into the swing of things late this season, but good to be here.
We missed you.
We missed doing it. We were very happy to come back, and this is incredible. You look at this, you look at these stands, and you know it's more than a lot of places. Just the determination, and Pittsburgh's here. They're obviously here because of their play on the field, but it's also the character and the way that they've been able to conduct themselves and doing things the right way. All the Pittsburgh franchises, and they pride themselves on doing the right thing. The Rooney family, those are the type of things that the Passion have just continued to do, and that's why they're respected by all of women's professional football.
Yeah, Matt, like we said earlier, co-owner Franco Harris is here at the game tonight, and that means a lot to the team in general. I mean, he's been a great representation of that Pittsburgh spirit and that local Pittsburgh football feel.
Here's Sierra Chick off the left side. Chick as a first down for Pittsburgh. Give her 12 yards, maybe 13 on the official spot. Another Pittsburgh first down means it's time to be first. First Commonwealth Bank, proud sponsor of the Pittsburgh Passion. You're going to use that for public address announcements next year. That's
great. I'm going to start doing that on my Inside the Passion videos.
Okay.
Calling out sponsors. It's great. Learning a lot here tonight, Matt. Learning a lot.
Back to pass. Horton going to let it fly down. Got a man to hang just off her fingertips. Incomplete.
Kept up with the ball very, very well. Her speed, her athletic speed really helped her there, but, unfortunately it was just a foot too long.
Correction, that was intended for number 7, Amanda Hayes.
So 5:40 to play here in the second quarter. Welcome all of you tuning in from all across the western Pennsylvania, the country, and the world.
So far, number 11, Sierra Chick, has had 9 carries in this game and a total of 53 rushing yards.
And hard-earned 53, by the way.
Very hard-earned 53.
Horton barking out the signal. Sidecar to the right is Chick. She'll get the snap. Go back to pass. It's Baker on the slant route. And a ball popped out. And they're going to say it was a live ball. Houston picks up the football. And now they have it at the 25-yard line. Boy,
Baker.
that is such a 50-50 play. Baker made the catch and maybe took a half a step forward before losing the football. And if there was replay in women's football, this is a challengeable play, and I'd love to see replay with it. But I honestly couldn't tell if she did have that full possession, full step, or if she didn't. That was a bang play.
That was close.
Yes.
That was very, very close.
She might have had one. That's close.
Well,
Houston getting a break here.
Passion defense back on the field.
We'll hand it off right up the middle and some room to Gallup for 5. She got midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A big run, but this one is coming back. There is a flag on the play, and it's in the area of holding, and march them back.
Passion got lucky on that one.
Yes. Yeah, that was just a great run. Chop block is the official ruling.
The Houston Energy running back is that Odessa Jenkins. I mean, every single time she has that ball, she is ready to run. Passion just need to get out there and keep up with her.
Well, this is going to really move Houston back. They're back inside the 20-yard line.
Looks like back right where they started.
This is going to be at the 19-yard line, 18-yard line. First down to 10, high snap, pulled down by Canton. Back to pass throwing, trying to split the two defenders and put it right between those two, but that doesn't happen all that often ever, really. Alex McAtee and Edmonds, Chrissy Edmonds on the coverage intended for Singleton on the play. It will bring up a second down and long for Houston.
You know, I have to give a shout out to Alex McAtee back in that backfield, number 2. She is only 4'11", and she hits like she's 250 and 6'2" out there. Very, very good to have on the defensive side for the Passion.
I think it's one of those things in film teams try to exploit, and then they learn game speed is a little different than film speed. As a deep pass is thrown and broken up nicely. Great coverage on the play.
Chrissy Edmonds right there.
Edmonds on the coverage, breaking that one up. And that was a great job for her to wait to make contact with the receiver until the ball shows up. And defender has just amount of right to the football as the receiver does. And a nice play there to break it up. And it's going to be third down and Myrtle Beach to go here.
Yeah, the Passion have done a really good job this season, avoiding pass interference. They're very, very good with their coverage and, really stay out of that pass interference.
Canton back to pass. Throwing, gets picked off. Guess who? Alex McAtee. She's going to take off with the football and has it out of bounds at the Houston 15-yard line. It's the Passion defense's third interception of this game by a third different Passion. Alex McAtee comes up with the pick. And, Chelsea, look around right now. Pittsburgh is bebopping around, and Houston is just shocked. There's girls on the turf right now in just awe that this is the third turnover of the first half, and Pittsburgh has the ball already. I don't know if I think they might mark her down where she slid, and they are. They're going to mark her back down at the 32-yard line.
Regardless, Matt, I mean, McAtee is out there to play the game. She is hungry, and her eyes are very advantageous to the Pittsburgh defense.
37-yard line is where they put the ball.
We got Peters in the first quarter with a touchdown, McAtee with an interception here in the second. Let's see who's going to do what next.
Chick off the right side, has some room. 30, conducting some blocks down the sideline, knocked out of bounds. Sierra Chick says, I'll put the ball where it's supposed to be, as she gets it inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. That's a Pittsburgh Passion first down, gains 13 yards, and moves the sticks for Pittsburgh. And Sierra Chick has just been the workhorse of this Passion offense at this point in the ball game.
Matt, I did talk to her earlier in the week, just kind of asking her how she was feeling about this weekend. And, you just see it in somebody's eyes when they're ready to do work on the field.
It's Chick off the left side, cutting back. Got some blockers, 15, 10, stiff arm, end zone, touchdown, Pittsburgh. Sierra Chick for the Pittsburgh touchdown of 23 yards.
Oh, boy, Matt, this is This is a very, very exciting experience for all these Pittsburgh Passion fans out here, and as well as, you know, right here in the press box.
Number 1, Amy Fallon, on to the PAT.
Chick was, she's been, we were talking about her, she's been the workhorse. She won it in. She won it on the score sheet. She gets it.
Matt.
And it's 26-7 Pittsburgh. Pulling away now from Houston with 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 3:59 officially. Extra point from Fallon is up, and that kick is through the poles. It is good. 27-7, and now there was whistles that blew that dead initially. There was a penalty on Houston that is declined, and the extra point will stand 27-7. A 20-point advantage by Pittsburgh.
Weren't we just talking about this like a quarter ago? Not that we're like, you know, psychics or anything, but, you know, you just watch the Passion play game after game, and, you know, even though they mix it up in every single game on offense and defense, I mean, you don't have expectations for the players, but they come out and they do their job. They do what they're supposed to do on the field.
Check now, 14 carries, 90 yards on the ground. The odometer and speedometer for Sierra Chick are racking up some mileage here.
Great way to put it, Matt. Great way.
As it will be Amy Fallon to kick this one back.
I think these teams are both excited to take a breather here at the half.
Do you think that Houston's ready for the onside kick or no?
I don't know.
Fallon's going to just boot it deep.
There we go.
And this is going to roll and unfortunately roll right out of bounds at the 21. So this will be a legal procedure. And this will give Houston the football at the 35.
Yeah, like we said earlier, the Houston Energy played in the championship game last year against the Carolina Phoenix. You know, their experience is very vital in this game, and you know, but they are playing a totally different team, just as the Pittsburgh Passion are playing a totally different team against the Houston Energy. And you know, I think they're feeling each other out, but at the same time, I think both sides are pulling some tricky stuff here.
Well, if you're Houston, you need a quick score here, and
very
so
quick.
that's probably defensively for Pittsburgh they need to watch out for. But they're going to bunch it up. Trips very tight here. Fake the switch, and then they were able to give it off to Jenkins, and she finds her way forward to the 4-yard pickup on the play. On the stop for Pittsburgh, Jessica Nelko, the Hopewell native. She was a Viking and now a Passion.
She was also a volleyball player at RMU, Robert Morris University.
She was a Colonial in between.
Yes. That's a lot of athletes.
Bobby Moe.
A lot of collegiate athletes on this team. Not too sure about the Houston Energy, but I'm sure there's some athletes over there on that side.
Tell you what, Canton, quarterback for Houston, has been awfully lucky with getting the ball away.
It seems like she gets touch on almost every single play.
Throwing here to the near side, incomplete, and Tia Montgomery applying some footsteps. That receiver did not want to make that catch because she knew had she made the catch, she would have met number 32 in a not so enjoyable way.
Yeah, just like those Griswolds, Matt. Tia Montgomery is a veteran of this team, and she hits hard, especially when she gets some yardage to, you know, really rack up those legs. It's something. It's something to see. Most of the time you can hear it all the way up here at the press box.
Third down. And 6 to go. Canton from the gun. Back to pass. Throwing. It is caught right short of the marker, according to the officials. A quick spot. Webb makes the catch. And no, it's absolutely not. As it's going to be 4th down and 1. Peters making a perfect tackle to know your receivers are expected to know where the sticks are as far as making a play on a third down play. You need to run routes that are farther than the sticks. But it's a great play by a defensive back to know where the sticks are to make that tackle short of them. They go for it on fourth down. She's going to have to bounce it to the outside. She's trying to cut back. She's not going to get there. It's a turnover on downs by the Passion defense. Beth Amato, who has been playing, she came out of retirement for that moment, and that hit. Beth Amato, just a prime example of one of the Passion players that got told her, you are crazy for playing, and playing as long as she has. I got the chance to talk to her at practice this week, and just her energy. She didn't get a chance to play in the championship in 07. She was a part of the team, but she didn't get a chance to play in it. And she said, I want to play. I want to hit. I want to go out there and be a part of this. And she gets to there. Here's Horton on a bootleg, rolling out. Now going to take off and show her speed. Gets a nice block, and she picks up the 31-yard line. That should be enough for a Pittsburgh Passion first down. And no, maybe not. Just short of it. Second down and 1.
You know, Matt, I'm always so shocked that she was never on the track team. Never. Just played softball. But I guess she was used to those short sprints,
Right.
from home plate to first and second and third. It's incredible to watch her run.
It's at 60 feet, yeah.
Hey, that's all you need. That's all you need.
Right.
Yeah, Beth Amato is such a great spirit on this team. I mean, for as long as I've been here, she brings a great spirit, that mentorship, that role modeling, to the other players on the team. We actually didn't get too many rookies out this year compared to the last class of 2013. We had over 30 rookies come out for the team, but, these veterans have been great, to keeping that chemistry on the team and keeping that tradition for the Pittsburgh Passion as these years go by.
I think what she said before was, she told me during practice earlier in the week that she has so many friends, so many younger friends that she would
really
otherwise would never have associated with.
Oh, she has kids. She has kids the ages of some of these players on the team.
But I think it's something that we all can relate to, not just players, but people that are involved. You end up making friendships with different generations. Really, and it's something that really ties the family together for sure. That was a 2-minute warning, which allowed us to elaborate on that a little bit.
Chat a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, the Pittsburgh Passion had a team meeting last night at the hotel, and a lot of these veterans stood up and spoke to the rest of the crew, and the one thing that was just very, very repetitive was just that the chemistry of this team is just so tight knit and so good.
Coming back to the football, Rachel Wadowski as Horton hooking up with Wadowski now and inside the 35.
Rachel Wadowski for a first down.
Down to the inside the 25 to the 23-yard line.
She almost dropped that one. She had some good hands on that.
First and 10 for the Passion from the Houston 23.
First down and 10 for Pittsburgh from the 23 of Houston. 1:30 to play in the second quarter. Here's Horton rolling out to the right side. Stops and pops. Throws. Amanda Haig made the catch. Made a move. Stiff arm there. Down to the 5-yard line. It's Amanda Haig into the Silver Sports Silver Zone. It's a first down and goal for Pittsburgh as Amanda Haig hauls in another one. And the best two wide receivers in women's professional football, Rachel Wadowski, Amanda Haig, they just do it all season long.
Absolutely. I mean, both of them, they are very advantageous in wide receiver in the position in women's football. I mean, they're both about 5'10", 5'11", 160 pounds. It's really hard to take somebody down like that in this sport.
Under a minute to play in the first half. Pittsburgh up by 20, looking to add to it, and we get whistles that blow this play dead. And the clock stops with 52 seconds to go.
See if the Passion can make it happen. 52 seconds on the clock.
False start on Pittsburgh. That moves them back to the 9-yard line. The clock will wind. And Pittsburgh has 2 timeouts left. The clock down under 40 seconds now. It continues to tick.
First and goal from the 9.
We'll give it off to Sierra Chick, and she's thrown backwards. Pittsburgh's going to need to call a timeout here. They will. And it stops with 24 seconds, and they have that basketball-looking clock here in Rock Hill, so it says 24.7.
Every second counts.
If you want to throw up a buzzer beater here in the IWFL World Championship from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Very nice facilities here.
Very nice.
Rock Hill.
Very similar to Couples.
I appreciate the air conditioning. I was really interested on that one.
Matt, I tell you, if my hair would have gone curly today, I would have been very, very upset. It's not as humid down here than it is in Pittsburgh.
No.
I have to say, it's nice.
Yeah. Nice breeze. I was in Myrtle Beach yesterday.
I know,
so.
lucky. It's a business trip for me. And you. And everybody here. But
hey. Whoever said the whole business with pleasure thing, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what you make it. It's been a great game.
This has been great.
A lot of athleticism on the field from both teams.
For Pittsburgh from the 12.
I have to say, it's always the most exciting when the West Coast meets the East.
Yeah.
Always. Very, very two different.
Rolling out is Horton. Horton going to let it fly, sliding back. Haig trying to make a catch, and she could not do it. Just very close catch and a possible catch there by Amanda Haig. Good coverage, though, breaking that play up.
Almost had it there.
There will be. Well, that's Odessa Jenkins playing both sides and making a big play defensively.
You know, I have to say, Matt, the Pittsburgh Passion since January, they kind of did things a little different this season and really trained both the offense and defense to play both offense and defense, and it helped them understand the ball a little bit more, and I think it's really coming to their advantage in this game.
This is 3rd down at goal, and there's a flag. This is a huge score here. If Pittsburgh can get this one in here, you have an opportunity to go up 27 going into the locker room. That's a usual Pittsburgh Passion. We were talking about not that being a likely scenario tonight, but Pittsburgh's made it that way.
3rd and goal for Pittsburgh from the Houston 17.
Yeah, but you can never be too comfortable.
That's right. Always can need more. Always need more. All right, so now 3rd down at goal as they get backed up to the 17-yard line. Horton back to pass. We'll dump it off on a screenplay to Angela Baker, and she's quickly brought down. Pittsburgh is going to need. No, they're going to let this run out, and I think they're going to bring Amy Fallon on here. There's your timeout with 2 seconds.
Interesting. Yeah.
And here comes Amy Fallon.
Fallon has barely had any opportunity or really any need to kick any field goals this season. I believe this is, don't quote me, but I believe this is only her 3rd this season, maybe even the 2nd.
And I think the officials want 3 seconds on the clock instead of 2, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I think that's why they were huddling up over there. Again, we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, those of you just joining us, all-female officiating crew for the first time in history.
In history of all women's football. I believe one of the referees out there is actually the newest female referee in the Big 12 in this upcoming collegiate football season in the NCAA.
ABC here to record the historic night. Yeah. Amy Fallon trying to put this one through the pipes. Low snap, bad snap. Now we'll throw it up into the air. It's going to be picked up and taken off and run with it. That was Pittsburgh trying to run it into the end zone there. That was 98, Kim Zubovic. That was the first time she's probably got a chance to carry the football. But Zubovic brought down, And that's the way it will head into the locker room with our score. Pittsburgh 27, Houston 7. It's the IWFL World Championship here from Rock Hill, South Carolina on the Champs Sports Network. And Pittsburgh has a 20-point lead at halftime. Chelsea, if I told you this towards the middle part of the first quarter when it was 7-6, I don't think you'd believe me.
I didn't, Matt. I mean, you just can never be too sure. I mean, yeah, the past is the past, but, this was a fresh new game, two fresh new teams. They'd never played each other before. You really don't know what to expect, but so far it's been a very, very exciting game, and I think both teams have a lot to talk about, during the half, but we'll see who's ready to really come back and really claim this title.
We will when we come back. The third quarter will recap, of course, the first half, and we'll get you set for the second half of the IWFL World Championship. The Pittsburgh Passion leading it 27-7 over the Houston Energy. After 30 minutes, when we come back, we'll play 30 more. It's broadcast coverage of the IWFL Championship right here on the Champs Sports Network. Stick around. Back after this.
IMC Sports Medicine is the region's largest and most experienced center dedicated to caring for athletes of all levels. And as we celebrate 25 years of world-class care, we're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, and treat more student athletes than any other sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORT or visit upmcsportsmedicine.com.
The history books are filled with the names of great athletes and great teams from Western Pennsylvania. They share stories of great victories and stunning defeats, but they all have one thing in common. They know the championship season is the time to be first. First Commonwealth Bank, proud sponsor of the WPIAL and the best high school athletes in Western Pennsylvania. First Commonwealth, time to be first. The history books are filled with the names of great athletes and great teams from Western Pennsylvania. They share stories of great victories and stunning defeats, but they all have one thing in common. They know the championship season is the time to be first. First Commonwealth Bank, proud sponsor of the WPIAL and the best high school athletes in Western Pennsylvania. First Commonwealth, time to be first.
UPMC Sports Medicine is the region's largest and most experienced center dedicated to caring for athletes of all levels. And as we celebrate 25 years of world-class care, we're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, and treat more student athletes than any other sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORT or visit upmcsportsmedicine.com.
Hi, I'm Charlie Batch from the Best of the Batch Foundation. Follow your favorite WPIL team anywhere you go this season with the Champs Sports Network mobile app from iPhone or Android, powered by Sport Engine. Just research Sport NGIN on your app store and get access to scores, standings, and stats. Even upload pictures and videos. Sports Engine app from Champs Sports Network. Champions play here.
Golden Corral is the best deal in America.
That is music to my ears.
Golden Corral is a gift to my wallet. Only Golden Corral could give you the whole delicious restaurant for one incredibly low price.
I like the sound of that.
It's scrumptious appetizers, endless entrees like our premium 5-ounce sirloin filet, and desserts including our new non-stop irresistible triple fountain yum.
Can't beat the price.
Or the food.
Or the triple fountain yum.
It's all on our endless buffet for one low price, and it's only at Golden Corral. Best deal in America.
Period.
I have a lot to prove.
Okay, so 5 tacos of cheese and a large soda. That's $10,012. Please drive around.
Wait, 10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is Charlie Batch, and you're listening to Champs Sports Network, where champions are heard.
UPMC Sports Medicine is the region's largest and most experienced center dedicated to caring for athletes of all levels. And as we celebrate 25 years of world-class care, we're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, and treat more student athletes than any other sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORT or visit upmcsportsmedicine.com. UPMC Sports Medicine is the region's largest and most experienced center dedicated to caring for athletes of all levels. And as we celebrate 25 years of world-class care, we're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, and treat more student athletes than any other sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORT or visit upmcsportsmedicine.com.
I'm Janelle Wright, a Panera Bread customer. I am the mother of 4 children, and I'm a professional violinist. After eating the breakfast power sandwich, I know that I'm fueled for the day and I feel satisfied. To me, this is the only fresh, wholesome option out there because the competitors have something that's processed that they're warming up in the microwave. What I love about the breakfast power sandwich are the wonderful ingredients. It's the all-natural egg, the Vermont white cheddar, and smoked ham on freshly baked whole grain bread. Something under 350 calories, and that's awesome. Panera Bread, make today better.
Hi, I'm Charlie Batch from the Best of the Batch Foundation. Follow your favorite WPIL team anywhere you go this season with the Champs Sports Network mobile app from iPhone or Android, powered by Sport Engine. Just research Sport NGIN on your app store and get access to scores, standings, and stats. Even upload pictures and videos. Sports Engine app from Champs Sports Network. Champions play here.
Okay, so 5 tacos of cheese and a large soda. That's $10,012. Please drive around.
Wait, 10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is Charlie Batch, and you're listening to Champs Sports Network, where champions are heard.
UPMC Sports Medicine is the region's largest and most experienced center dedicated to caring for athletes of all levels. And as we celebrate 25 years of world-class care, we're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, and treat more student athletes than any other sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORT or visit upmcsportsmedicine.com.
I'm Janelle Wright, a Panera Bread customer. I am the mother of 4 children, and I'm a professional violinist. After eating the breakfast power sandwich, I know that I'm fueled for the day and I feel satisfied. To me, this is the only fresh, wholesome option out there because the competitors have something that's processed that they're warming up in the microwave. What I love about the breakfast power sandwich are the wonderful ingredients. It's the all-natural egg, the Vermont white cheddar, and smoked ham on freshly baked whole grain bread. Something under 350 calories, and that's awesome. Panera Bread, make today better.
Hi, I'm Charlie Batch from the Best of the Batch Foundation. Follow your favorite WPIL team anywhere you go this season with the Champs Sports Network mobile app from iPhone or Android, powered by Sport Engine. Just research Sport NGIN on your app store and get access to scores, standings, and stats. Even upload pictures and videos. Sports Engine app from Champs Sports Network. Champions play here. This is Charlie Batch, and you're listening to Champ Sports Network, where champions are heard.
Welcome back to Rock Hill, South Carolina on the Champ Sports Network, our presentation of the IWFL World Championship. Alongside Chelsea Zahn, I'm Matt Fargo. Thanks to all of you tuning in to our broadcast coverage, our exclusive broadcast coverage of tonight's contest, as 27-7 our score. Your Pittsburgh Passion on top of the Houston Energy. And Chelsea, in talking 2 weeks ago on the broadcast in the post game, trying to lead up to this game, I was talking with former passing star Jen Cairns, who did the broadcast with me, and I posed a question to her. I said, "Well, this is a battle between two teams named for something you feel. It's an emotion." And I said, "What wins, passion or energy?" And she said, "Matt, if you have no passion, you have no energy." So right now, that's holding serve, 27-7.
Yeah, Matt, this is definitely a day in history for both the Pittsburgh Passion, Houston Energy, as well as women's football in general. We found out today that Good Morning America is here at our game, and they are going to present a story in about 2 weeks. Robin Roberts is going to cover it. Basically about how all of the officials at this game. It's the first time in history that all the officials at the game are females. But it's going to be really incredible for whichever team takes this title. I mean, they're going to get some great publicity out of that opportunity.
Yeah. So ABC and GMA in the house tonight, and Robin Roberts is one of my favorites. I had a chance to hear her speak last week. When you
went to the ESPYs,
LA.
Say it. You went to the ESPYs, Matt.
Yeah, you still seem bitter. You're gonna have to come next year.
I will, right with you.
Okay.
I'll be your date.
Sounds good. Here's the return for Pittsburgh. It's Amanda Haig across the 35 to the 30.
Great run.
And up to the 40-yard line. Amanda Haig. Pittsburgh sets up shop, first down at 10. And here's the opportunity, Chelsea. This is 27-7, and now Pittsburgh with an opportunity to put another one in the end zone. They had a chance there late to put a touchdown on the board and ended up not doing it. And, of course, the snap for the field goal was botched, and they weren't able to get it off. So they get almost a mulligan and get another chance to punch one in here. Lisa Horton back to work for Pittsburgh. They'll send Haig in motion left to right. Lining up here to the near side. Hand it off to Sierra Chick, and she'll conduct some blockers. Has the 50-yard line and a Pittsburgh Passion first down. Sierra Chick across the midfield stripe to the 46-yard line. And we're running out of adjectives for Sierra Chick right now.
Matt, I wanted to tell you when I returned from break, I stopped in the Passion locker room and I went up to Sierra to see how she was, and she didn't even look like she was breaking a sweat. I mean, she was sweaty, very sweaty, but
yeah.
She just looked ready to go. They all looked ready to go for that second half.
Play action for Horton. Little pump fake. Now going to let it fly. Got Wadowski. She made the catch as she was hit. She still was able to make the catch inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. It's Rachel Wadowski. And, boy, I'm so fortunate that I was able to clear things up with her 2 years ago when I first started calling Passion games on how to say her name, because now it's really – you have to say it so often. Boy, you want to get it right.
Try spelling it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's A-E-I-O-U somewhere in there.
Polish it should be, right?
Yeah, right.
Ski.
Bless you.
We're having too much fun tonight.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, as the Passion are having just as much fun down there on the field.
Look at Horton.
And here's Horton having some fun as she'll take off with her legs. Look at a move! Wait, how about Lisa Horton making moves? A huge block there by Radowski. And she gets down to the 6-yard line.
Whew.
And Lisa Horton just juking and jiving her way downfield.
Oh, Horton was
a little slow to get up, and
Yeah.
as was one of the energy players.
I wouldn't want to be in Lisa's way. That's for sure. For as fast as she's going, no way.
Horton out of Middleburg Heights, Ohio. And as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, currently living in the greater Washington, D.C. area, working at a YMCA down there. I wonder if she gets tired of the song.
Yeah, she has done something very, very incredible that many of her teammates are very, very thankful for. Just her passion, not no pun intended. Driving up here every single week she's at practice, every single game. I mean, this woman has not missed an inch.
Here's a little bit of a false start there. Won't call her out, but
False start on the passion, 5-yard penalty from the
just so passionate you want to go at it a little bit too soon. Over passionate. Is there such thing?
I feel like we could sit here and talking passion puns all day.
We could. We should bring Nate back, though. This is skill over here. Yeah, me either. Handoff, it's Chick. Off the right side. Sierra Chick! Second, third, fourth effort. Pittsburgh touchdown. Sierra Chick, second of the night. She is into the end zone, and Pittsburgh is rolling. As she rolls over 100 yards and in for another Pittsburgh passion touchdown.
Nate the Great finishing off with exactly 105 rushing yards for Sierra Chick tonight.
Yeah, see, he's a little bit more right on than I am.
I tell you, without him, I don't know what we do.
He needs to win some kind of award. Is there statistician award?
Best statistician of the year.
Yeah.
Every year he would get it. That man, he studies so much every week, every season. It's very helpful when it comes to press releases, I can say. Anybody got a napkin?
My goodness.
Camera guy eating on the job here. Just to go off that, I mean, I'm hungry for this championship title. What do we have? Sorry, that was so corny. I apologize, everybody.
And they don't know that, camera guy is eating here on the. Don't get cheese on the tripod, please. Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Sure, everyone's fascinated by that. Hey, everyone needs to eat. Speaking of eating, thanks to one of the passion sponsors throughout the 2014 season, U.S. Foods.
U.S. Foods and Super Donut.
Yes, #1 in nutrition. I wonder how Franco got that pulled off. I still want to know. Kickoff is picked up at the 16-yard line, out of bounds on the return up to the 23-24. And Houston back to work offensively, and they have a heck of a hole to climb themselves out of and dig themselves out of here. 34-7 the score right now, and I mean, Houston needs to go through the air, and they have, when they have in the first half, 3 interceptions are really what make the difference in this game. Passion were able to really capitalize on some turnovers.
Yeah, Matt, we'll see what they do here. I mean, they've been very, very good running the ball on the ground. But as far as passing, I don't know.
Draw play. It's Jenkins off the right side, and Jenkins, I would be hard-pressed to think if Jenkins wasn't a track star at one point. You could tell that extra burst.
Oh, absolutely.
But Tia Montgomery making the stop for Pittsburgh, and now that will move the sticks for Houston. They'll have set up a first down at 10 from the 35.
Cooling off here a little bit in Rock Hill. It's about 82.
But a nice breeze.
Clear.
Nice day. Postcard perfect in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
And no bugs like Pittsburgh.
And another.
I don't think I've seen any bugs.
So water tower over there, too. The great scenic view.
Second and 10.
Isn't Winthrop University right over there?
Yeah, it is.
Very, very near.
Flags come flying in. From this, it's a remarkable, and to put it in this context, the first time there's ever been a football game in the history of the game where everyone between the white lines is female.
That's true. Sorry, I was thinking about the coaches on the sidelines, and I had to think about what you said for a
Between
second.
the white
yes,
lines.
everybody between the white lines are female. And the game is still so good. It's so exciting, and it's so. I mean, these girls are just hitting so hard. They're fast. Their hands are great. I mean, nothing gets more entertaining than this.
No, this is as good as it gets. Back to pass. Going to let it fly down the sideline. Got a receiver open, and she has some speed. But Alex McAtee a little bit more as she was able to chase her down to the 20-yard line, and that will be a first down for the Energy as they move their way down.
Alex McAtee runs her out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Houston are ready. They came back in the second half.
They need a couple big plays, and it's their chance.
You know, what do you think it's like for a team like the Houston Energy? I mean, even for the Passion to just, you know, play a team like one or the other. I mean, this is a great matchup, you know, between the lines and the receivers and the running backs. I mean, it's been a running game tonight.
Great move by the wide receiver here to the right side on the carry. Brittany Sadler able to run. I'm going off of the public address announcer on that. It could be Shaylin Stickler as well, as she made two great moves in the backfield. She could have been dead to rights in the backfield, but she was able to elude some defenders and move it inside the 10-yard line. Sets up first down and goal from the 8. And they give it off, and this time she can't make a move. She is thrown back in the backfield. It's Sharon Vasquez on the stop.
Number 8, Sharon Vasquez with the stop for Pittsburgh.
Former Shaler Titan making the tackle for Pittsburgh.
You know, her son actually just competed in the USA Junior Olympics, the national championship. He's a hurdler, did very, very well. I think he finished top 5 in the country. Yep. Their whole, you know, she's a mother of 3, and her kids are just as athletic as she is.
And we got a little bit of movement on the lines here, and check this penalty.
Offsides on Pittsburgh, 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Second and goal for Houston from the Pittsburgh 10.
You know, Matt, year after year, I'm just so inspired by all these players around the country.
Fade route into the end zone, too much on it, incomplete.
All these players around the country that just, their mothers, their students, you know, they pay out of pocket to play the game. I mean, their heart is out there. That's the only reason why they're doing it, and, you know, I commend them. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, the term for the love of the game could be no more true than here tonight, as Passion trying to lock the door here. 10-11 to play in the third. They're up 34-7. Houston goes back to pass on 3rd and goal. Pressure, got it away to Jenkins. She'll make one miss. Great stutter step at the 5.
Vanessa Jenkins takes the swing pass from 10 to brings the ball down to the 6-yard line. 38, Beth Amato.
Beth Amato on the stop.
You know, Matt, her entire family's here tonight. All the way down from somewhere north of Pittsburgh.
On to the tip. And 18-yard field goal. Number 18,
So,
Sarah Cole.
wow, they're going to just take points here. Cole will come on to get a possible field goal on 4th down and goal. And I'm not really sure how much 3 helps here, but no, I don't think she got it. I think it went wide right. It did. She missed it. So I really don't know how much 3 would have helped there to begin with. You're still going to find yourselves down 24 if you hit it.
You got to take what you can get, but unfortunately they didn't
get anything.
Passion offense back up here. 9:28 left in the 3rd.
Passion could put the dagger in on this drive.
Absolutely. Now, like we said earlier, there are 13 players on the Passion this year in 2014 who played in the 2007 title game. So, you know, it's nice to have some veteran spirit in the game.
First and 10, Pittsburgh, from the 20.
First down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Horton from under center. Will give it off on the fullback dive play.
Kadisha Clark.
Number 65.
Clark, the Newcastle native, went to the Rock, Slippery Rock. Now we're in Rock Hill. It's full circle.
She needs a good nickname.
The Rock. I like it. Fullback. She carries the Rock.
The Rock.
Right? Sure. No?
I think it would work.
Okay, we'll think about it.
So do we have a player down here from Houston.
And you know what? That's something, obviously, you never like to see. We talked about it a lot.
Yeah, the last game, the last playoff game when the Passion played the Sharks, I mean, it just seemed like there was a player down every few seconds. It was so unfortunate. I mean, I really don't know what was happening. I mean, the weather wasn't too hot. I don't think it was cramping. It just hard play, hard full tackle football.
We're getting our own airtime now. Unsolicited airtime.
You know, I have to say, Matt, it's you know, for either one of these teams, you know, whoever comes out on top, this is an incredible year for women's football. I mean, with the many of these girls on the field right now, and sitting in the crowd, you know, represented the United States in the World Women's Tackle Football game. You know, playing against Sweden and Germany and Canada. You know, they did win gold in that tournament, and like we said before, Sharon Vasquez and Amanda Haig from the Pittsburgh Passion going to play in the international flag football, tournament in August.
And that's another sport that is really just picked up a lot of momentum, and truthfully, I think from a young standpoint, if your children are young and you want them to get into football, I almost think flag is the best way to go. From a youthful standpoint, you still get to learn the basics of the game and the fundamentals of the game without introducing contact too early, and with the issues of concussions and everything that comes with that. They're saying that it might be smart not to introduce the contact until middle school, but still allow them to play, and hopefully there's just as many girls as there are boys out there.
Yeah.
Option play as Baker flipped it back to Chick, and now Chick will take off and run with it and maybe get a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd down coming up.
And just to continue off what you were saying earlier, Matt, in this Women's Football Foundation Championship Week, they actually brought a Canadian youth girls football team. They play tackle football in Canada. The girls either grow up playing hockey, soccer, or football. It's really surprising that, you know, they have a youth female football program in Canada, but not in the United States.
Right. Yeah.
At least, I mean, it's 2014.
This is Angela Baker's taking snaps right now for Pittsburgh, by the way. Horton is on the sideline.
Looks like she's just kind of has some cramp in her arms.
Arms, yeah.
Number 17 from Houston.
Am I allowed to tell her age? Can you believe she's 36?
Doesn't look 36. Doesn't
Yeah.
play like she's 36.
No way. That is just something really incredible. A lot of these women out here, they all look like they're 18.
Yeah.
They play like they're 18. It's great.
Well, I think there's a few players on the team that, and I'm not getting in trouble. You did that.
I know her very well. It's all right. I'll take the heat.
Yeah, she won't mind if you do. But it's just one of those testaments. Age is only a number. And
sure is.
Pittsburgh punting the ball away back to Houston, and this could be where the game kind of just settles itself. Pittsburgh's in no real hurry to score.
Mm-mm.
And Houston is, and that's where you can get kind of the just the tilting of seesaw field position without really much scoring. That's a possibility. Of course, we were thinking early in this game we might see a track meet, and we did. Just the Passion were the ones running, and
yeah.
Houston became kind of the spectators here.
Houston Energy for the Passion 47.
But as we've seen here all night, Odessa Jenkins is really getting that ball very frequently, and the Passion just need to.
Ball's on the floor, and Pittsburgh, I think it was Jessica Nelko who picked the football up, giveth and taketh away. Pittsburgh punts the ball to Houston, takes it back on the next play.
Jessica Nelko having a really great game tonight.
Another big play for Pittsburgh and another takeaway for Pittsburgh.
What do you think the plan is, Matt?
I think milk some clock here. I don't think, like I said before, Pittsburgh in no real hurry to score. It's obviously still a goal here to really put this one away. And as Angela Baker continues to navigate the offense, here's Sierra Chick. Chick, again.
Chick, just a train. Just a train.
13 yards and another Passion first down. Move the sticks again. And when you get a first down, what happens, Chelsea?
We keep going.
Keep going. It's time to be first Commonwealth Bank.
There we go. It's the third time you said that now. I can't believe
I know.
I keep missing it. I'm sorry.
That's all right. We'll have more times.
I'll catch it next time. I promise.
Upset eye. Play action, and they give it off to Chick again, and Chick around the left side. Trying to get to the corner, to the 30-yard line, and she will.
What did she eat for breakfast? Seriously.
Wheaties.
Hey, I had the hotel breakfast. We did not eat Wheaties.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Those are free breakfast, continental breakfast. Those are just a setup.
I have to say our team has been very, I think both teams for that matter, I think, being a collegiate athlete, you know how to take care of yourself.
Right.
You know what to do to stretch, to warm up, stay hydrated. I know that's one big thing about, all these games this season, just staying hydrated. And I think these teams are doing very, very well and taking care of themselves.
Chick gets stacked up and loses 2 on the carry there.
Chick with the carry. Stop for a loss of 2 yards on the play.
McAtee checking in for Chick now. Keep an eye on that matchup as Horton's still getting tended to down on the bleachers there.
Third and a long 3.
5:45 to play in the third quarter. 34-7 Pittsburgh. Baker from under center, offset eye. And it's Alex McAtee trying to get it to the outside, and big hit.
Look at her get right back up.
It does, Jenkins. But yes, McAtee, the very, very tall Alex McAtee. What did you say, 4'9"?
She's 4'11".
4'11".
Maybe 4'10". It was funny in one of the articles this season, the author had mentioned that she was 5'7", and she was just so bragging about it. We were teasing her. But she plays like that.
4th down for Pittsburgh. 4th down at about long 6, short 5. Rolling out. Baker throwing and shows it short to Amanda Haig, who gets popped by the defensive back. And that will be a turnover on downs, and Houston get the ball back. And again, Pittsburgh able to take some time off the clock, or take some time off the clock. 4:44 now here in the third quarter, and the clock waning, and really an opportunity for Houston just continues to evaporate on any chance at coming back on this one, trailing 34-7 still.
You know, I have to say, I don't think anybody was expecting Angela Baker to go in for quarterback at any point in this game, but you know, Angela Baker has done very well playing the receiver position as well as filling in for the quarterback position and just running that ball. Like I said, I mean, that's what they taught these girls at the beginning of the season, and they're all very, very, you know, ready to go in any moment, in any situation. Very
receiver
high
in motion, yes, very high. As receiver takes it on the end around and has a convoy in front of her as she'll pick up a first down and pushed out right around the Pittsburgh 48-yard line. Set up another first down. McAtee on the stop for Pittsburgh. The backgrounds of this Pittsburgh Passion team is something that really is intriguing. And, you know, you have girls that are still in college, that have just got out of college, that never went to college, that just every walk of life. And there's professionals that, you know, are at their 9 to 5. They have kids and they play football. And it's just remarkable.
And that's in every team, in every single league. I mean, you know, it's and for them to come back out on the field and still play just as well as the guys, and in the majority of the cases, I mean, it's really something to watch. I mean, if there's anybody on here listening tonight, if you've never been to a game in your hometown for your hometown team, you better get out there in 2015, because this is a sport you want to be a part of, as it's really, really growing.
It has, even just from the few years that I've been a part of it, it's grown so fast, and every year it gets better. And you know, I think there's a ways to go in a lot of categories. I think the parity of the teams, and you know, getting the teams not just worried about what's going on in the field, and getting the communications, the media, the fan interaction, a lot of the stuff that the Passion have just really focused on. And made it really, I mean, it is at the end of the day entertaining, and the whole thing is entertainment. And there's a lot of options in Pittsburgh for entertainment.
Absolutely, I think that's been the biggest challenge of the Pittsburgh Passion. You know, for the past 12 years, I mean, you're competing. You know, you're lucky enough to have those Steeler fans and those collegiate fans right there downtown in the city. But at the same time, I mean, I couldn't imagine if we played this sport in the fall.
Deep pass down the far sideline, incomplete. McAtee, or no, that was
Edmonds.
Edmonds in coverage.
But you know, but I have to give a shout out to all the local Pittsburgh news and newspapers this year. I mean, they have been so good to us. You know, really picking us up. You know, out of their own interest, and it's really nice, I must say, from the marketing standpoint.
Yeah, it makes your life a little easier, I'm sure.
But it has been very nice. I mean, the crowds that we get at these games, it's incredible, the spirit that we have in our fan base. I mean, it's great.
Why don't the ESPYs honor women's football? I think they should work on that.
Well, they honored Sam Gordon last year, you know, the 9-year-old female football player in Utah playing with the boys.
There was a nice hit by Alex McAtee, laying the wood. Breaking up the pass, incomplete.
Yeah, there have been many, youth female football players playing with the guys. I mean, if that's not enough of a sign to start a youth football, female football league. I don't know what is.
I think from a youth standpoint, it will be the challenges, getting the girls out there and wanting to play a contact sport at a young age.
But there's a lot of options.
Yeah.
I mean, I played soccer, track, softball, volleyball, basketball.
High snap went over Canton's head, and she's going to be able to fall on it, but she's going to fall on it way back at the 35-yard line of Houston. It will be 4th down and miles for the Energy, and it looks like they're going to come out, get rid of the football, and punt the football away here.
Yeah, Matt, I don't know if it's the Energy's energy, their nerves, or what, but the past, it's probably maybe like 8 or 10 snaps have been really high for the Energy.
Amanda Haig. Number 11, Sierra Chick, and number 7, Amanda Haig.
Punts away.
Ooh, nice catch.
Received by Amanda Haig. Here's Haig down the near sideline. Amanda Haig, a nice return and pushed out of bounds. Offense back to work. And let's see who will be running the quarterback position. It looks like Angela Baker back out. And I don't see Horton anymore.
Yeah,
I do. I do see her.
There she is.
She's just hanging out.
I'm sure she's itching to get back there.
I can only imagine. Play action. Baker going to let it fly. Got a wide open receiver. Wadowski makes the catch. Makes a stop-and-go move, and she's going all the way for the Pittsburgh touchdown. Rachel Wadowski from Angela Baker for 6.
Baker to Wadowski for the normal Horton Wadowski. Good for them.
What a move by Rachel. That's the soccer there, right? Little stop-and-go move.
Oh, yeah. These players always surprise me every game. They all do something different. You can never there's a few players out there you can say, oh, yeah, that's their move, but lately everybody's just...
Extra point is up and good by Amy Fallon. Pittsburgh is rolling right now, 41-7.
What's going on here?
I think. Do we have another penalty on the extra point? I think we've had one on almost every extra point by Houston, and that's exactly what happened. On offsides, penalties declined. 2:58 to play in the third, and it's 41-7. Pittsburgh leading Houston.
They've worked hard, both teams. It's just a matter of who wants it more.
It's looking like Pittsburgh. Going out on a limb.
I have to give the Houston Energy tons of credit.
Absolutely.
They've had an incredible season. They've made some incredible plays, incredible scores, and I wish that they were a team that we saw more often during the regular season.
13, Nicole Morris. Kickoff for the Passion, number 1, Amy Fallon.
Fallon going to tee this one up. Want to thank our sponsors, UPMC, the official sports medicine provider of the Pittsburgh Passion, by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first, is it not?
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The first pun.
No, the first pun? The first pun was...
I'm done with you, Matt. I'm done.
The first pun was made about 30 seconds into the broadcast, somewhere around there.
What are they doing on the field here? Really killing time here.
I'm liking the video board over on the scoreboard with the logo, and
it's something we don't have in couples.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that.
Yeah, we did when we were at Highmark Stadium last year, but
muffed the kickoff there, then picked it up, and we'll go up the far sideline and get pushed out of bounds. But while you give credit to Houston, Pittsburgh's dominating right now. From every facet of the game, they have dominated from probably around late first quarter in the second quarter is really where they took over.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. I mean, there's nothing more to say than that.
So Houston offensively back to work.
First and 10, Houston from their own 47.
For all you tuning in here, there is a lot of black and gold out here in the bleachers today.
Jenkins the carry. Across the field, 50, and a flag comes flying in at the 49-yard line. That's probably one of the biggest things I'm just so proud of, and to be honest, a little bit impressed. This crowd shown by the Pittsburgh Passion tonight, a lot of black and gold have made the trip to Rock Hill. And when I mean like a couple hundred.
Yes, absolutely.
Made the trip.
I mean, it's incredible, too. I know Amanda Haig's family is from all the way out in Minnesota. Valerie Riley's family is all from Florida. We have a couple of families from California even. Angela Baker's family is from California. I mean, it's the way that these families and friends support these players, just for the love of the game from their standpoint, it's just really, really nice to see.
You were saying, Alex McAtee, we mentioned earlier, from Charleston,
yes,
West Virginia, which is where the Champ Sports Network made their first stop on their way down
here. Oh, is it?
to get one of our production guys. So there's everything connects back to Charleston, West Virginia some way. They like nachos there. Let's not go too far now.
Yeah, I have to say I'm a pure Pittsburgh fan.
So is that Pitt? Does that mean Pitt?
Well, I don't know. I went to Duquesne, so.
Oh, okay. That's tough then.
I can't say I was a football fan. I'm very big into basketball, though.
Okay. That's really unfortunate then, Duquesne and Pitt. Jeez.
Don't tell anybody that I said that.
Things went downhill a couple years ago. T.J. McConnell. Jeez, oh man, T.J.
Oh, gee. Let's not even get started there. But he's having a great time.
He is. Good for him. Good for him. Who would have thought T.J. McConnell would get airtime tonight?
I know. Let's roll back at women's football here.
Chartiers Valley, stand up. Ball out.
I'm gonna represent the CBG. Okay. Cannonsburg. Cannon Mac. Shout out to Saras's Chocolate. Yes.
The Big Macs. The fighting cheeseburgers of Cannon McMillan.
We are not a sandwich.
We are not a sandwich. I love that.
Oh. So out here on the field, I really don't know what's going on. Looks like some official discussion.
Well, officials might be enjoying our candid conversation here, or they're trying to figure something out. Doesn't look like
timeout.
No timeout was taken, but there's just a long discussion right now, and that's kind of the reason why we ventured down the path we just did.
I have to say, Matt, it's been really incredible to just, season after season, see the journey of the Pittsburgh Passion, from August all the way until July. These girls work so hard, and to practice from January to August,
yeah,
full uniform 3 times a week, indoors and outdoors. I mean, these girls really, really work hard. Unfortunately, there's a lot of teams out there that don't have the opportunities as the Pittsburgh Passion do, and having indoor facilities and practicing during the winter. But still, I mean, to see all these teams come out, no matter how long they've been able to practice, it's incredible.
We're checking on Lisa Horton down there warming up on the sideline.
Here we go.
And now both teams moving to the respective benches. There's just a long wall here with 2:46 to go in the third.
Good thing we don't have commercials.
We
in a way.
We could.
This would have been a television commercial. They're all going to hate us after if we put a commercial on. I know it. My dad's like that. Oh, the commercial.
Yeah, right.
But it looks like we're starting back up here on the field. Maybe they heard us.
Yeah, the biggest thing with the commercials is when you're watching them on TV and they're louder than the program you were watching.
Yes.
That's a pet peeve of mine.
And I have to say, I think that's one of the most entertaining aspects of women's football. And
There's
even
no commercials.
There's no commercials. I was fortunate enough to intern with the Steelers in the fall and work in game day. I just couldn't believe how these guys just take breaks every 5 seconds. I mean, I feel like that'd really frustrate me as an athlete. You get all pumped up, and then you have to stop and take a break. But they're getting paid for it.
Curl route broken up. Flag came flying in. I think might be a late hit on the quarterback here by Pittsburgh.
Number 81, Nico Webb, pass is incomplete. We have a flag on the play.
Franco Harris still out on the field supporting his team.
The penalty is roughing the passer.
I tell you, that guy has been very, very incredible to our organization.
Yeah, a chance to talk with him last year about this, and one of my favorite stories with Franco is he said the first time he heard about women's tackle football, he said he was very skeptical.
Yeah, as we all were.
Yeah.
I was, you were, he was.
But then he saw his first pass. This is a wacky snap that was fielded and thrown.
Look at that coverage. Nice by Ashley Strawn, number 10.
Blanket coverage by Strawn, and it will go incomplete. Second down and 10 coming up, but he said, and he saw the first time he went to see a game, and he saw a pass, and it was Lisa Horton, a deep ball, and he said, okay, this might be the real deal here, and lo and behold, who would have thought that just a few years later he'd end up being the co-owner of the Pittsburgh Passion and such an iconic Pittsburgh figure with the best play in arguably sports history. Wow, Alex McAtee coming out of nowhere and knocking that one down.
That was exciting. For all you listeners out there, I really wish you could have saw that one.
Well, you can. Next week, right here on the Champ Sports Network, you can relive all of this action and and Chelsea and I's commentary, which I'm sure you really want to tune into. Zach shaking his head. No. You can relive all the action. More importantly, the video. And I'm sure this is going to be a great keepsake for all Passion fans everywhere. So next week, right here on the Champ Sports Network, as they're going to let it fly to the end zone again and too far, incomplete. Fourth down coming up for Houston.
That is one thing that this sport really relies on is people just coming out to watch the game, Matt. Once you see it, you're coming to a few games after that.
Yeah.
And we've been fortunate enough to have our games aired on Root Sports thanks to RMG, this season, and that has created a lot of exposure for our franchise and the other teams that we played against in those games.
Of course, Passion have done the Root Sports route for the last few years, at least a few games each year. Fade right into the end zone, and it's nearly picked off. Strawn almost got a chance to pick it off, but it's almost better that she didn't because it's a turnover on downs, and Pittsburgh's going to take the ball. First down at 10, 2:19 to play in the third quarter. And offense back onto the field, and kind of the question surrounding is, are we going to see Lisa Horton again tonight?
Well, she's got her helmet on. She may go in the next couple of plays, hopefully.
Angela Baker back out onto the field. Some option play here for Pittsburgh gets snuffed out by Houston. McAtee gets the carry. Clock winds down to 2 minutes. I don't know how they're going to handle the fourth quarter in possible mercy rule running clock situation.
I don't know, Matt. I've never seen a game get shut down because of a mercy rule. in women's football at least. No, let them play the game.
Well, I know. Just to run the clock.
Or to run the clock. I apologize for not knowing what you're talking about.
Just run the clock.
Sorry.
We're not going to end the game here. I agree. Let them play. Here's Baker rolling out here to the near side. Going to take off and run with it. Baker has the first down, and she's out of bounds.
Very, very nice run by Baker.
14 yards and a Passion first down. Taking a look at some Pittsburgh statistics. Sierra Chick, 47 carries this postseason, 317 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 of them this evening. Rachel Wadowski, 13 catches, 239 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And Amanda Hang, that is 33 catches, 435 yards, and 5 touchdowns.
Woo.
And there's another
Number 82, Angela Baker on the quarterback keeper.
keeper by Amanda Haig, or I beg your pardon, Angela Baker.
Good enough for a Pittsburgh.
And she'll pick up another first down. And when you get a first down, no?
I can't.
Why not?
Plug it in, Matt. Shoot.
It's time to be first with First Commonwealth Bank. Proud sponsor of the Pittsburgh Passion.
It's a great bank.
It is. It's my bank, ironically enough, so it is a great bank. I want to be first. I went to First Commonwealth. Hopefully they pay me for that one day. It's Alex McAtee on the carry.
Some laundry on the field.
Alex McAtee on the carry for Pittsburgh.
That's what all the greats say, right? Laundry on the field?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I should have pretended like I didn't know what you were talking about, though.
I hope everybody at home is really enjoying our humor tonight.
I hope they are as well. Hope you're enjoying this. If you're a Passion fan, I know you are. 41-7. Pittsburgh rolling opportunity to capture that elusive second championship in franchise history. I mean, it's been a few years, but and the Steelers had kind of some luck there with their first few, but many have waited longer between championships.
Yes.
Well, we're through 3 here from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Your Pittsburgh Passion 41, the Houston Energy 7, the IWFL World Championship. Final chapter when we come back here on the Champ Sports Network.
Yeah, championship beat.
UPMC Sports Medicine is the region's largest and most experienced center dedicated to caring for athletes of all levels. And as we celebrate 25 years of world-class care, we're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, and treat more student athletes than any other sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORT or visit upmcsportsmedicine.com.
I'm Janelle Wright, a Panera Bread customer. I am the mother of 4 children, and I'm a professional violinist. After eating the breakfast power sandwich, I know that I'm fueled for the day and I feel satisfied. To me, this is the only fresh, wholesome option out there because the competitors have something that's processed that they're warming up in the microwave. What I love about the breakfast power sandwich are the wonderful ingredients. It's the all-natural egg, the Vermont white cheddar, and smoked ham on freshly baked whole grain bread. Something under 350 calories, and that's awesome. Panera Bread, make today better.
Welcome back to South Carolina in the IWFL Championship game on the Champ Sports Network with Chelsea Zahn, Matt Fargo here with you, our Champ Sports Network crew, bringing you tonight's game. First down and 10 for Pittsburgh, and they hand it off. And Kadisha Clark getting the carry for Pittsburgh, and she picks up a Pittsburgh Passion first down.
Tackled by a host of Houston players.
And gets to the 45-yard line of Houston.
Oh, look at that. We have a Griswold running the ball.
Yeah, OG seeing some opportunity carrying. Olivia Griswold. Shout out to his sister Octavia.
You know, Octavia actually played for the Toledo Rain last season.
That's right.
And she's back to play for Pittsburgh this
Called
season.
that game.
Did you really?
There, yeah. Went out to Toledo.
I actually don't think I don't know why I didn't make it up to that one.
Twins out to the far side as Baker yells out the signals, gives it off to Clark, and Clark fights her way forward for a yard. It will be 3rd down and 1 coming up.
59 Nicole Kaufman on the stop of the energy.
Third down coming up.
Pittsburgh from the 38.
So Pittsburgh lines up with 2 wide receivers here to the near side on 3rd down and 1 from just inside the 40-yard line. Baker from under center.
Ooh.
Got the defense to jump there a little bit. She got back on side. They give it off to now fake it to Griswold, and now Baker's going to keep it. And she has a Pittsburgh Passion first down, fighting her way forward to the 36-yard line.
Creatine and Grayson on the stop for Houston.
Again, Matt, every official on this field today is a female. First time in history.
ABC and GMA in the house capturing it. We talking about that earlier, and definitely tune into GMA in the next few weeks. Robin Roberts to have a package on this game, and I'm sure Passion get a little bit of national media exposure on GMA when that airs. Rolling out Baker in trouble and got slung down back behind the 40-yard line at the 42-yard line. Will be 2nd down and about 16 after the 6-yard loss. As we continue to wind down here in the 4th quarter, 41-7.
Lisa Horton getting back into the game. Here we go. Baker moving back to the wide receiver position.
I talked to Lisa during practice this week, and just completely focused.
Absolutely. Total Lisa Horton.
Such a gamer.
She fell asleep with her plays in her hands last night. No joke.
Horton back to pass, slant route. It's caught by Rachel Wadowski. Wadowski splits 2 defenders inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line.
Pass is complete. Number 17, Rachel Wadowski, Hoffman, and Morris on the stop for Houston. We have a flag on the play.
And we have a flag down, and these ladies will huddle up.
Personal foul face mask on Houston.
Personal foul face mask against Houston. Should be half the distance. And move Pittsburgh ever so closer to punching another one into the end zone.
First and 10, Pittsburgh from the 14.
Shotgun formation for Horton. Sidecar to the right. Back to pass. Horton rolling out.
Go.
In some trouble. Going to take off and run with it. Trying to get to the corner. She does. I'm sure she doesn't want to take a hit here. And She ran all the way to the fence line out of bounds.
Picks up good yardage.
We'll pick up 5 yards, second down and 5 coming up.
Runs out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
And wait, someone's down on that far sideline.
Hate to say it, but it's Passion's Lisa Horton.
Yeah, is it?
She's kind of up and down. I think she has it. She's really trying to get through this game.
We were talking 2 weeks ago about how many injuries Lisa's played through.
So many. So many. I know last year she had a dislocated disc, a disadjusted disc in her neck, and she had a very, very bad calf cramp last season. I've heard multiple injuries over the past 12 years, but every year she's just right back up there at the start of the season.
And plays through so much.
Absolutely.
That's right.
No crying in this sport.
That's right. And maybe thanks to the fine folks at UPMC Sports Medicine.
Absolutely. They've been so great to us the past few years. The trainers that they provide us, the doctors that they provide us, they've really, really helped our team get through every season.
Flag came flying in as Baker broke free, and she's down to the 1-yard line. This might come back, though. It's flags down. It's a holding call on Pittsburgh, so it will indeed come back.
Penalty is holding on Pittsburgh.
Got about 10:46 left in the game here. Still Pittsburgh up 41, Houston 7.
It's going to be the longest 10 minutes of these players, and possibly yours.
A little bit, yeah. I'm used to this.
Feel like
I think the game's ending, and, it's one thing after the next.
Horton, or is this Baker now?
No, this is Horton.
Yeah, Horton's back.
They look so similar.
Horton throwing, completes her pass. Haig drops the ball, and they're going to say she was down. So Amanda Haig was down by contact at the 11-yard line. And Pittsburgh will set up a 3rd down and 7.
Third and 8 for Pittsburgh from the 11-yard line.
McAtee clears the backfield on 3rd down. Back to pass. Horton, quick slant route. Just couldn't hook up with the receivers. It might have been a communication issue there. Hey, don't forget the Pittsburgh Passion are social. Check them out on Facebook at Pittsburgh Passion, and also you can tweet at them at PGH Passion FB.
And on Instagram.
And on IG. What is that?
Just PGH Passion.
Okay.
But don't get it confused
with
the Twitter. Twitter has an FB on it for football.
McAtee on the draw play. Down to the 10 on 4th down, and
Number 2, Alex McAtee.
Pittsburgh will turn the ball over. Can't punch it in, but they'll give it back to Houston. 9:22 to play in regulation, and Houston is going to be pinned against their own goalpost once again. Well, if there was any doubt coming into this one, Pittsburgh has left no doubt.
No, absolutely not, Matt. They've played one heck of a game, keeping the energy up, keeping the passion up, both teams, the entire 4 quarters.
Handed off, and she is brought down abruptly. I believe that was Caitlin Niedermeyer. Jenkins got brought back in the backfield.
Loss of 4 yards on the play.
So second down at 14, back now at the 5-yard line. Canton from under center, 4 wide. Set up a screen play to the far side. It's Jenkins making the catch. Or no, I beg your pardon. Anderson making the catch. And we'll set up a short gain there, and it will bring up now 3rd down and long. And this is just a tough position for Houston to be in. There's really not much. Pittsburgh is more than happy to play soft coverage with the secondary. They know that they're just trying to avoid the big play here, and Houston's trying to take what Pittsburgh gives them, but Pittsburgh's defense, it's really easy if you're the defense and able to fire off the ball expecting pass as much as Houston has to, as they'll throw there. It's up in the air. Ball's tipped up and nearly intercepted, incomplete.
By Chrissy Edmonds, too. The interception specialist here. Looks
yeah,
like
she's
due. She got a little tripped up by our own player, Tia Montgomery, there, and just missed that pass.
Edmonds has 6 interceptions on the season. That leads the team. Houston's going to punt the ball away. And as you just look up, you see that quarter, you see the time, you know that Houston kind of waving the proverbial white flag by punting. I think Pittsburgh took a timeout.
Timeout, Houston.
Or Houston took a timeout. What do you say we pay some bills with them? Timeout on the field. 7:19 to play in regulation. Pittsburgh 41, Houston 7. Come back and enjoy the rest of this one with us right here on the Champ Sports Network.
IMC Sports Medicine is the region's largest and most experienced center dedicated to caring for athletes of all levels. And as we celebrate 25 years of world-class care, we're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, and treat more student athletes than any other sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORT or visit upmcsportsmedicine.com.
Welcome back to live action here from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Here on Champs, Pittsburgh Passion Football, as Houston to punt this one away. And it takes a nice Pittsburgh bounce out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. So short field for Pittsburgh offense, 7:14 to play. And, you know, if you're Pittsburgh, you really don't even need to score here. It's just about clock management, get some time evaporated off of that clock, and figure out when you're going to get the Gatorade and head towards Teresa and the coaches.
Yeah, that's happened the past 2 games, and I wouldn't want to be T.
And, you know, the other kind of, and there's so many headline stories, and probably ones that we don't even know about on the abilities and the trials and tribulations that some of these girls have had to go through to get to this point.
No, Matt, you don't even know.
Carry there.
Sarah Niedermeyer.
Niedermeyer getting the carry. Sarah Niedermeyer. Caitlin and Sarah.
But, yeah, I mean, you'd never know. I mean, these girls never, you know, let their outside lives affect their play on the field. In the 3 years that I've been here, I mean, everybody comes out to every practice, every game, and just plays like it's a fresh new day.
Second down at 11 for Pittsburgh. Clock now at 6:43. It's running. Orton will hand it off. That is 65, Kadisha Clark,
Number 65, Kadisha Clark on the carry for Pittsburgh.
one of the alternate captains. Good to see Horton right back out there. And that's kind of the big question mark for her, if she's going to stick around. And
nobody knows.
yeah, you don't know.
Every year she says, you know, I think
might
this is
be
my
it,
last,
right.
but she always comes out. She should just play until she's in a wheelchair. Seriously. She takes very good care of her body. I mean, there's no reason for her not to.
Niedermeyer gets the carry there.
54, Sarah Niedermeyer on the carry for Pittsburgh.
But she's had quite a career,
Gain of 4 on the play.
you know, especially this season. It's been incredible for her.
And that might have been her last snap of this one.
Tanya Nickerson leading the tacklers for Houston.
Kara Prentice is now in a quarterback for Pittsburgh. Kara Prentice, quarterback, has to play behind one of the best in women's professional football. Kara Prentice now out of Bell Vernon, now in a quarterback in the championship game. She will hand it off on 4th down. Dive play, Kadisha Clark.
Gain of 3 on the play. Houston takes over on down.
So Houston will get the ball right back, and that was pretty much what Pittsburgh did. They took about 2 minutes off the clock and give it right back to Houston.
You know, the one thing I have to say, Matt, that, you know, the Pittsburgh Passion have done very well is that their secondary are just as talented as the first. And, you know, it's really nice to have that great, you know, confident backing no matter what happens during the game. If the quarterback goes out, we have 2 quarterbacks that are ready to go. You know, the receivers to the defense. I mean, it's great.
Well, it's Kara wears 16, and that's pretty appropriate for backup quarterbacks in Pittsburgh. Charlie Batch.
Here we go.
16.
Mr. Charlie Batch.
Good friend of the network. Back to pass, going to dump it off to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to do something on her own. She'll get bottled up by a host of white jerseys just across the 30-yard line. The clock winds under 5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. It's 41-7 Pittsburgh. Those of you just joining us, and you know, that's on kind of trying to battle the live radio and tape delay video. You try not to be too obvious for the folks watching on video, and obvious enough for the ones that are just tuning in. I'm one where I'll just say the score. Just please say the score in time, please.
Oh, Nelk almost had a very, very close block there against Houston.
And the screenplay is completed here to the near side. Pushed out of bounds. A first down for Houston. They'll move the sticks to the 48-yard line. That was Webb on the reception. First down and 10 for Houston from the 48.
First and 10, Houston, 48.
And some of the Passion fans have made their way down.
It's still cheering.
Still
cheering with 4 minutes left in the game, just as we were back in Pittsburgh.
But they have made their way down into the fence line. Almost lining up here to get a good spot.
Gain of 7 on the play. Second and 3 for Houston from the 45.
IWFL All-Star game was earlier this morning. Back to pass. Throw long. Got a receiver. Makes the catch and trips. Loses the ball. And Pittsburgh recovers the fumble.
It was number 18, Kramer, and Ashley Strawn, number 10.
Yeah, 10 made the recovery. Wow. Exactly.
That's what I love. The secondary can still make those special plays no matter what time in the game they come in. Every single girl on this team can play. As for the Houston Energy, I mean, it seems like every single one of their players over there has gotten into the game today.
Don't forget to read about tonight's game in the Post-Gazette. They have
as well as the Tribune. Yeah,
and the
Tribune.
Both of them.
The Tribune Review and the Post-Gazette actually, flew some freelance writers down here to cover the game, and that is one huge deal for me, Matt.
I actually I recognized the photographer from the Trib that is here.
Mm-hmm.
He shoots regular high school football and Pirates and Steelers. So
I mean that means so much to our Pittsburgh Passion franchise. Just the support. It's great.
There's a penalty after, so that will move Pittsburgh up to the 35. There's a run here by Pittsburgh. That is Sarah Niedermeyer once again. Up to the 39-yard line.
Niedermeyer on the carry for Pittsburgh. Gain of 4 on the play. Brown and Coffin on the stop for Houston.
Franco talking to Ashley Strawn over there, congratulating her. Giving some pointers, maybe.
Awesome to see Franco here.
2nd and 6.
Handoff right up the middle.
Ooh.
Number 65, Katisha Clark.
Clark again getting the carry.
For the Passion.
Clark is close to first down yardage. It will be 3rd down and 1 coming up. Down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, you're smiling over there.
3rd and 1 for Pittsburgh from the 49, 44.
Just about 2 minutes coming up. Sarah Prentice still under center for, Kara Prentice rather, under center for Pittsburgh. Another handoff to Clark. She has a first down.
I seriously love seeing this. There's 2 minutes left, and both teams are still playing just as if it was the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Clark picks up the first down, and there is our 2-minute warning. And there's not really been much of a warning that has been more weighted for the Pittsburgh Passion. 2 minutes representing 2 minutes of the end of the 2014 IWFL season, and 2 minutes away from another championship for the Pittsburgh Passion.
You are welcome to come over to the home side, and we encourage you to do so.
Yeah, Matt, this is quite a feat for the Pittsburgh Passion. It's something that I don't think a lot of people really can feel and see. I mean, even just from watching the reactions of the players and the coaches. I mean, what these women do on a daily basis year-round, and to achieve something as great as a national title, it's. I'm just speechless. I don't know what to say.
To your left over there.
The hugs.
Around the perimeter.
Hugs for everyone down on the
sideline. I
sideline.
bet you T is trying to dodge the cooler. Look.
Yep.
We got Griswold on the cooler there.
Oh, geez, on the cooler.
I hope T can't hear us.
Teresa Kahn. No one more deserving.
Nobody, Matt. Nice run by Griswold there.
Number 86.
Under 2 minutes now.
Olivia
And even T is
5-yard gain on the play.
giving out some hugs here between still coaching.
Still coaching. Everybody's still playing this game. It hasn't ended yet.
And Teresa winning Woman of the Year earlier.
Yeah,
this year.
the Women in Sports and Events. She was honored with Sportswoman of the Year in Pittsburgh by the Wise franchise. It was a very, very honoring award. It was great.
And here's big run here by Griswold. She set the cooler down to go carry the ball for a Passion first down.
That's good enough for another first down. Number 17 on the stop for Houston.
Yeah, T actually used to play.
That's right, yeah.
She was a very, very good player for the Passion. I believe she became the co-owner, I think, she became the owner in 2004. Again, don't quote me.
Testing your Pittsburgh Passion trivia.
But she's a fantastic owner. She does a lot for the community. Her, teaching life lessons through sports is what our franchise runs by, and I think between the players, the coaches, and the staff, I mean, they really get that message across no matter where we are.
We're down to 30 seconds, and
Cooler's ready.
Cooler is ready. There it goes.
Very well deserved.
That has to feel good tonight. One more carry.
Gordon back out there.
For one more.
5, 4.
The clock will wind down. And it sounds 0. Pittsburgh, you have another champion. The Pittsburgh Passion will bring another title back to the City of Champions. Your final score tonight, the Pittsburgh Passion defeat the Houston Energy 41-7. And the Passion go 2 for 2 in championship games. They're on top of women's professional football in 2014.
Matt, this has been a great time. Thank you very much for having me.
Chelsea, it's been a pleasure.
And thank you for all that you've done for our franchise and women's football. I mean, this moment right here is so much bigger than just winning a game.
Oh, there's no question.
So much bigger bigger than women's football. I mean, look at all the girls in the stands. Just watching the game and just being inspired by these players on the field. You can do anything, play any sport you want, and it's a really incredible experience for everybody on this field right now.
It is incredible. Congratulations to the 2014 IWFL World Champions, the Pittsburgh Passion, golden in Rock Hill, South Carolina tonight, 41-7. It's going to be really hard to pick MVPs. I say the Passion offense, defense, and special teams like we talked about in the pregame.
That's it's been an incredible game with some special players, some different players, making their way, proving themselves, and from both ends, from the Houston Energy as well as the Pittsburgh Passion in this game tonight.
Well, your thoughts on I tell you what, this season from the beginning, just like you said, to start in January and drive all the miles that these players have to drive to the indoor practices at the club Sport and Health, and now to finally raise this trophy like they're going to here shortly, there's not going to be anything like it.
Absolutely not, Matt. I mean, 13 of these girls on this team have been waiting 7 years to win another championship, and some of them to just start this year and to come out on that field, put in just as much work as these veterans, and achieve such a feat like this. I mean, it's incredible.
It is incredible, and you can watch all the championship reaction, interviews. We're going to have it all for you later this week on the Champ Sports Network, along with this full broadcast in its video presentation. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Passion. Chelsea, congratulations. All you do for the Passion, it does not get the appreciation that it deserves. Congratulations. This is as much your championship as it is the players. Congratulations to all the fans back in Pittsburgh. It's just as much yours as well.
Thank you guys so much.
We will be headed back to the Steel City. City of Champions has another trophy to put in its case. Final score once again, your Pittsburgh Passion 41, Houston Energy 7. Good night, everybody. From Rock Hill, South Carolina, for Chelsea Zahn, Zach Gresham, Stephon Arch, I'm Matt Fargo saying this has been a presentation of Pittsburgh Passion Football on the Champ Sports Network, where champions are heard. Good night, everybody.